Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance is your local full-service pawn shop. Need some extra cash? Wooden Indian Pawn will pay top dollar. Located at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance, Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun will buy everything from you. Well, almost everything. They buy and sell jewelry, game consoles, firearms, electronics, watches, and band instruments. You need a small loan? Wooden Indian Pawn can also assist you as well. Hours of operation are Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give them a call at 419-784-9880 or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com or on their Facebook page. Serving Northwest Ohio for over 25 years, Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. The Firestone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In fact, in 2021, the Firestone Tavern has been voted to have the best pizza in the area. Firestone Tavern is the area's new go-to place for wood-fired pizza, great burgers, and ice-cold drinks that will blow your mind. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the game? Well, stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on the TV you can handle. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and more during the week with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. Hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give us a call at 419-785-4015 or order online at firestonetavern.com. Firestone Tavern, a proud sponsor of Tinora Rams live stream wrestling. Higby Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higby and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School, as well as the Tri-County area, since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much more, Higby Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higby Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higby.com or Higby Embroidery on Facebook. Higby Embroidery is a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at maumeetitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season. Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com. Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern funnel cakes. And who can resist the funnel cakes at the Okolona Tavern? Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings and enjoy an ice-cold beverage while you talk about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Be sure to check them out on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Heads are going to roll out of Burkholder Taxidermy. Located at 19331 Buckskin Road, just north of Defiance, Burkholder Taxidermy is a full-service wildlife art studio where North American, African, and exotic game animals can be preserved by professionals. Burkholder Taxidermy has recently been certified to receive out-of-state deer, elk, moose, and caribou. Visit them on their Facebook page or call Josh Burkholder at 419-782-9538 to set up an estimate or appointment to see the best taxidermist in Northwest Ohio. Burkholder Taxidermy, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. The Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville offers the area's best, most mouth-watering wings, pizza, subs, calzones, and ice-cold beverages. From pilot bread to pickle pizza to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something amazing for their customers. Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza for 2020. Order it now by calling 419-395-2525. Drop Zone Pizzeria closed on Monday, but open Tuesday through Sunday from 4 to 8 p.m. Drop Zone Pizzeria is located in downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria, where online ordering is available. The Drop Zone Pizzeria says, "Let's go Rams." The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters. Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack says, go Rams. Are you looking to build that nest egg for retirement or just looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience and can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, and other financial planning areas. Are you looking for home and auto insurance? Matthew French can assist in those areas. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure that your home, auto, or business is protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Give Tim a call today for a free quote at 419-438-0023, and be sure to visit them online at bidlackinsurancefinancialservices.com or even on their Facebook page. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wishes best of luck to all Tinora Rams athletes this season. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940.
Looking for an auto body shop with highly skilled technicians and the most advanced equipment in the industry? Then Batt Stevens Body Shop is the right place for you. Batt Stevens will provide you with fine workmanship at a fair price. Our skilled professionals are committed to providing a quality and safe repair on every job like your life depends on it, because it truly does. Batt Stevens is an I-CAR Gold Class Collision Repair Shop, ASE Seal of Excellence Business, and the area's #1 body shop voted on by Crescent News readers. Located in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate today. Batt Stevens Body Shop says good luck to all Tinora Ram athletic teams, and go Rams.
Signs Excavating of Defiance offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch cleaning to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any of your equipment hauling needs. They're located at 2147 State Route 66. Signs Excavating, family owned and operated since 1999. For any excavating needs, give Josh a call at 419-769-2290. And for your trucking needs, ring up Brad, 419-481-3738. Be sure to visit them online at signsexcavating.com or Signs Excavating on Facebook. Signs Excavating wishes all the best to the Tinora Rams athletes.
Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Tonight's the night for high school football here on Tinora Rams Live. Here with the call of all of the action, it's Keith Brown.
Welcome to Week 5 of the 2021 Tinora Rams high school football season. Coming up live from Tinora High School's Justin F. Caressel Stadium is the Tinora Rams back home facing GMC foe, the Wayne Trace Raiders. Tonight, Signs Excavating kickoff is set for 7 p.m. Signs Excavating offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with your general excavating needs, demolition, and emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch digging to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist. Signs Excavating is the official pregame sponsor of the Tinora Rams live fall sports season. For all excavating needs, call Josh, 419-769-2290. And for any trucking needs, call Brad, 419-481-3738. Of course, visit them on Facebook or signsexcavating.com. Tinora leads the all-time series 25-22. The Rams have won 8 of the last 9. Wayne Trace's last win came in 2018, 38-14. Last season, these two teams met up at Wayne Trace, with the Rams coming out on top, 41-21. During last season's win, going into the game, the Rams had 3 straight shutouts as they headed over to game number 4 at Wayne Trace. Raiders finally scored on the Tinora D. However, in the end, the Rams came away with the victory. Rams were led by KP DeLarber, 168 yards on 20 carries. Christian Camaso, 117 yards on 21 carries. Nolan Schaefer was 10 of 13 with 104 passing yards. Wayne Trace was led by Trevor Speece, 219 yards passing. Owen Mans, 6 receptions, 188 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Rams of Tinora coming in tonight at 3-1. Brief review of the season for the Rams thus far. Week 1 saw the Rams lose a heartbreaker to Liberty Center, 23-21. Liberty Center's Max Weimer nailed a 38-yard field goal with 22 seconds remaining to give the Tigers a win over the Rams. As the Rams headed to Wauseon, Week 2, no one knew what to expect. Tinora returned to its famous ground and pound philosophy. The Rams controlled the ball and the clock. Tinora held a 30 seconds to 14-minute and 30 seconds time of possession over Wauseon. Wauseon had just 4 plays in the fourth quarter. The Rams' offensive and defensive lines controlled the second half, limiting the high-flying Wauseon offense to just 122 total yards, 4 yards on the ground. Week 3, Justin F. Cressel Stadium saw the Rams jump out quickly over Leipzig, 16-0, only to see Leipzig Vikings rally to take the lead midway through the fourth quarter. Rams would not be denied as wingback Cole Anders took a Nolan Schaefer handoff 56 yards around the right side for the go-ahead score with 6:20 remaining in the fourth. The Tinora defense stepped up to make the needed stops to secure the Rams' victory. Last week, week number 4, saw the Rams travel over to Antwerp. This 2020 version of the Antwerp Archers is not your typical Archer teams of the past 2 decades, as the Rams found out. Antwerp gave the Rams all they could handle. Tinora eventually pulled away and came out on top 16-14, improving to 3-1 while picking up their first GMC win here in 2021. Rams have combined 18 starters returning this season. On the offensive side of the ball, the 2020 Rams finished 7-3. They were 6-1 in the GMC. They averaged just under 34 points per contest. This season, Tinora offense is averaging just under 21 points per contest. Although the Tinora offense has been successful thus far this season, it seems like an engine misfiring at times. It sputters along and then will zoom out smoothly for a bit. The Rams will run the wing T on offense, a staple here at Tinora for the past 2 decades. Up front, the offensive line leading the way will be returning starters Bryce Bailey, and Tyler Hespy, Baden Hancock, Eric Bone. Bone was named second team All-GMC last season. The front line will pave the way that offensive line will pave the way for junior quarterback Nolan Schaefer and a stable of running backs behind him. The Tinora power run game is led by GMC first teamer KP DeLarber, second team running back Christian Camaso, state track and field finalist Brandon Edwards, and emerging wingback Cole Anders. All 4 running backs will again look to mix it up again tonight on the offensive side of the ball. On the defense, Tinora returns all GMC first teamer Baden Hancock. Hancock was also honorable mention All-Ohio as a defensive lineman last season. Joining him up front, Bryce Bailey, another All-GMC selection, as well as Javen Gaines. Dallas Dockenhouse is again inactive tonight. Linebacking core returns all GMC linebacker Casey Wolfram, Christian Cominso, as well as Brandon Edwards. Rams recorded 6 sacks versus Wasion in week 2. Sonora defense is allowing just under 18 points per contest. Looking at the Wayne Trace Raiders, they're coming off a 5-5 2020 season. Graduated was Trevor Speece, who departs after a stellar 4-year career. 9,792 total yards, 8,355 yards passing, 1,437 yards rushing, and 118 career touchdowns, 98 passing TDs, 20 rushing TDs. Last season, 2,040 passing yards, 23 TDs, 3 interceptions, 558 yards rushing. He was the second team All GMC player. Also graduated was second team receiver Owen Mans. 37 catches, 755 yards, and 10 touchdowns. Gabe Sutton, his opposite cohort, also graduated. Wayne Trace is coming into tonight, 1-3. However, coming off a huge win last week at Hicksville, defeating the Aces 50-6, picking up their first win of the season. Looking at a brief review so far for Wayne Trace. Week 1, they lost to Fort Recovery 39-21. Week 2, lost to Patrick Henry 17-6. Week 3, they lost to Crestview 22-15. And we said last week defeated Hicksville 50-6. Wayne Trace will again run the spread offense. They are averaging 23 points through the first 4 games in 2021. On offense, replacing 4-year starter Trevor Speece is quarterback Cooper Winslick. Winslick has 585 yards through the air, 5 touchdowns. Tucker Antone, 31 catches, 223 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Dylan Hilbrand, 13 catches, 186 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Also returning running back Kyle Slade. Second team lineman, Landon Whitman and Nate Sin are returning to the trenches for the Raiders. On defense, the Raiders are Wayne Trace are averaging 21 points on the defensive side. They will run multiple fronts on defense. They are allowing 133 yards on the ground, 338 yards total per contest. Wayne Trace is coached by first-year coach Matt Holden, took over for Mike Speece, who resigned. Holden comes over from the Crestview defensive staff. He was the defensive coordinator, assisted by Austin Speece, Tyler Lewinsky, Corbin Showalter, Devin Winslick, and Aaron Stoller. Athletic director is Jim Winder, assisted by Debbie Kipfer. Superintendent Ben Winans. Treasurer is Lori Davis. Principal Mike Myers. Assistant principal Brock Howe. Trainer Whitney Baker. They are Division 4 colors, red, white, and black. Tinora Rams are coached by head coach Kenny Krause, starting his 24th season on the sideline for the Rams. Coach Krause is 171-73 in 24 years, 13 playoff appearances, including 2 Final Four teams in 2014 and 15. Overall, Coach Krause has a winning percentage of 70%. He's assisted by Coach H, Mike Heelshorn, in his 39th and final season here at Tinora. Jeff Sleester, Roger McKelvey, Aaron George, Eric Becker, Casey Helden, and Charlie Kelly. Superintendent Nicole Wells, Principal Alex Knopfziger, Athletic Director Mr. Craig Rudder, Trainer Emily Tristle. Rams are Division 6 colors, forest green and white, Region 22, all-time series since 2010. Rams have a 10 and 13 advantage. So wherever you are and however you may be listening, thanks for tuning into tonight's game. Coming up is the Tinora Rams and the Wayne Trace Raiders in week number 5 of Friday Night Football Under the Lights. Thanks for tuning in to tonight's Science Excavating pregame show. Science Excavating is the official pregame sponsor of the Tinora Rams live fall sports season. For all your excavating needs, call Josh, 419-769-2290. For trucking needs, call Brad, 419-481-3738. Of course, you can visit them on Facebook or scienceexcavating.com. Coming up, we'll have the playing of the national anthem by the Tinora Rams Band. Playing of our national anthem by the Tinora Ram Marching Band. Looking briefly at the GMC standings. Overall, the Rams are 3-1. All these teams are 1-0 in conference. Tinora, Fairview, and Wayne Trace all 1-0. Evansville and Edgerton were canceled last week due to a medical condition. Antwerp, Hicksville, and Paulding are all 0-1. Top to bottom, Tinora is 3-1. Ayersville's 2-1. Edgerton and Antwerp are all 2-2. Fairview and Wayne Trace are 1-3. Hicksville and Paulding are 0-4 on the season. Paulding replaced Holgate starting with this 2021 sports season. Joining us, as always, new Tinora Rams softball coach, Mr. Tony Fairchild. On video tonight, Dr. AJ Fairchild. Best of luck to Logan as he is on his way to Missouri for his game that is going to take place tomorrow. The Rams coming in at 3-1. And the Wayne Trace Raiders are coming in at 1-3. The Rams offense has, as we say, sputtered along here in our eyes the last 4 weeks, but they are a missed field goal from 38 yards away from being 4-0. Rams coming in with high expectations. If you're an outsider looking in, your guys are 3-1. You have stable of 4 running backs. I'm not sure what you're complaining about. For I guess it's us that have followed the program recently, for decades, obviously. You kind of expected every game to be 56-0, and clearly that's not what's going to happen this season. But give the Rams credit. They are 3-1 and 1-0 after that win in their GMC opener last week in Antwerp. Tony, thoughts for the game tonight and basically anything through the first 4 games this season?
Yeah, good to be here again tonight, Keith. Another hot, humid night. But hey, like you said, the Rams, hey, they're 3-1. They are getting the job done. It may not be in the prettiest of fashions, the way most people like to see it done. And like you said, they're not blowing people out, but they are winning some close ball games, which could be more helpful coming down the stretch, as they get into the playoff race and that kind of thing. You're not going to go to those games and blow people away, and being able to grind out a win, when it's close, and even the loss to Liberty Center, by a field goal. I mean, you really can't hang your head too bad on those games. And I think, with Wayne Trace here tonight, they're going to throw the ball again, and they're going to test that Rams passing defense, and we'll see what happens. The Rams have been able to hold on. It's kind of like we've said before. We've said a couple times now, bend and don't break. And hopefully we can get her done again tonight.
Yes, absolutely. Every game thus far through the first 4 games, it seems, has basically gone down to the last drive, and the Rams defense has pretty much stepped up. Last week, Antwerp scored in the final minute. I believe they scored 3 minutes to go. Onside kick, a fantastic onside kick for high school football. Braden Rostai reaching high up to grab it before he absolutely just got blown up by one of the Antwerp special teamers. Yeah. So a fantastic game last week from Antwerp. Here, Wayne Trace enters the field. Wayne Trace will be in the white jerseys, blue pants, blue numbers with red trim and blue helmets. The Rams tonight are going with the all green look. Green jerseys, white numbers, black trim. Same with the pants, green pants, white trim with a little splash of black. Forest green helmets, again, with the white and black trim. David Frank, weather here tonight. Not a single cloud anywhere to be seen here at Tinora High School. 86 degrees, just when we thought we could put the fan away that we bring with us here in the press box as we travel across Northwest Ohio. 86 degrees, so I'd probably say our average game time temperature through the first half of the season is probably 85 degrees because the first couple of weeks were 88. Last week was pretty decent at Antwerp. We just couldn't see for the first quarter because the sun was just shining in our eyes. And tonight, another hardly any wind here at Tinora High School, 86 degrees. Well, the good thing is the humidity isn't as high as it was the first couple weeks. Couple of announcements while we got a few times here. The Tinora Athletic Boosters now has a raffle going on. You can reach out to any athletic booster. Brad Wilkerson, Julie Wilkerson, Jason Lee, Crystal Slotman, Chris Line, Bar Weekers, or myself, Wes or Vicky Dweeble, and Brian Schaffner. Any of those can help you out. First prize is a John Deere Gator valued at $8,000. Second prize is a pallet of beer. So
I don't know why I always laugh at that. That just sounds good.
One pallet of beer. Third prize is a smoker. Fourth prize, a 55-inch TV. And also in there is a gun from J&J Firearms in Evansport. I believe that's valued at $350. So get with any one of your Athletic Booster members. Tickets are $25 each to support the Tinora Athletic Boosters this season.
You got some big shoes to fill, AJ. You think you're going to be able to handle that camera?
Yeah, I think I can handle it. I don't know. I'm probably not going to be as good as Logan Bailey, but I'm going to make it work here.
Yes, Dr. AJ Fairchild on the camera tonight, doing a fantastic job thus far. If you can look directly into the sun last week, AJ, for the first quarter, I would say tonight you're in the penthouse.
Hey, I've got the best seat in the house here with a clear view, no foggy windows.
Absolutely.
I tell you, when you look past the windows, it's like high definition. Consider looking through these things.
Batten Stevens, thank you for your sponsorship for the video for this 2021 fall football season. Dylan Camp getting ready to tee the ball at the 40. Back deep. Tucker Antone for the Raiders and Cole Moorhead. Be looking into the sun. They're both shading their eyes back there deep.
Yeah, they're staring into the sun.
Camp approaches the ball. Right foot kick. Short end over end kick. Hits it about the 25. Bounces into the arms of Antone. Antone tackled just short of the 35-yard line. It will be 1st and 10. Wayne Trace Raiders, thanks for joining us on our first YouTube football broadcast. We did a couple volleyball games during the week. We had 1080 on our HD in the gym, so hopefully it comes through at least 780 out here at the press box. Raiders will be going right to left. The ball is on the near side hash mark, shotgun formation. Cooper Winslet behind center. Inside handoff goes Jared Pierce. He breaks it 40, 30, and he's tackled at the 25-yard line. Pierce.
Wow, just right through the middle.
With for about 50 right off the bat.
Wow.
For Wayne Trace.
Not a good start. But hey, that's all right.
I was just thinking before the game here, it seemed like last week our defensive line seemed to be really stopping the offense up front. So it's kind of shocking to see it just, first play being such a big play.
Cale Wynham's in the quarterback position. Takes a snap. Inside handoff goes. Short gain for the Raiders, Jared Pierce. He's 2nd and 8. So in back-to-back weeks, Rams are facing spread offense with basically no huddle offense. Inside handoff again to Pierce.
Rams again going to 4-4 defense against this look. Same thing they did last week against Antwerp.
Correct. So he's mentioned plenty of times, Tony used to coach many of these that are out here back in 7th and 8th grade junior high football.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation again. Back to pass, looking under pressure. Going to keep it running. He got hit hard.
Wow.
Javen Gaines.
Got pressure, pushed him out of the pocket, made him step up, and Javen was there and popped him. Fourth down and what? 4? Long
Bring up
4.
Fourth down and a long 4 just underway here. Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. No score.
That's a great example of people doing their jobs and staying home where they're supposed to be there.
Fantastic point, AJ. Finer's back. Going to throw it over there. Pass is short. Nice play by the Rams defense.
There we go again. Bend don't break.
Bend don't break defense this year for the Rams.
Had a big bend in the first play, but held stout after that. So good job by the Rams defense there.
So the Rams will take over for their first possession here. Take over 10-11 remaining here in the first quarter. Rams have the ball on the near side hash. Rams in the all green on your radio dial. The Rams will be going left to right. We said earlier, David Frank weather forecast here. Not a cloud in the sky. Limited humidity, thank goodness, and 86 degrees here at Justin F. Cresswell Stadium at Tinora High School. Pitch goes to Camaso. Camaso over the left side, gets to the 25, maybe the 26. Nice gain by Christian on the opening carry of, we'll say, at least 5, if not 6.
I'd say 6 there. Nice job. Little off tackle play.
Thanks for joining us here on YouTube. Tinora Rams Live. Keith Brown, Tony Fairchild, Dr. AJ Fairchild. Best wishes to Logan and the University of Findlay Oilers tomorrow on their way to Missouri. So Logan, probably watching. So best wishes to you, Logan, and your team tomorrow. Far side has Schaefer, handoff inside. DeLarber busts a couple tackles. Almost had the first down before he's pushed back.
Might be close.
Going to be close. KP got about 2.5. He needed 3. There, well, it is a first down, so KP did get 3.
Yeah, he's marking it up 4.
I got an eye appointment here in a couple weeks, thank God, because my vision here this season.
Well, I tell you what, when he walked up and spotted it, but then when he put the ball down, to me, where he put the ball down versus where he spotted the ball is different. So whatever. Hey, it's first down.
Far side hash, 2 backs. Schaefer fakes a handoff, throws it out here in the flat, has a man open. Christian Camaso with the 40, gets a good block. 45, 40, 50, 45, down to the 40. I didn't see who had the block out here on the near side.
Camaso.
But somebody just laid out one of the Raiders.
That was Camaso, and I'm quite shocked
There
that
wasn't
they
a
didn't call him
flag.
for a blind side.
When I look back, I could have swore there should have been a flag, but there was not. But nice ball fake by Nolan Schaefer, hit Christian out of the backfield. First down, Tinora. Ball is on the Wayne Trace 40. 8:45 and counting here in the first quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. No score from Tinora High School, Justin F. Cresswell Stadium. Rams. Inside handoff to Anders. Anders to the 35 to the 34. Gain of about 6 for Cole.
Nice play there. Way to cut that up. A little inside reverse, and the tackle kind of blew that up, but he cut it right up in the middle, cut it up inside him, and picked up 6.
Play's been very successful for Cole Camaso and the Rams this season.
I know Wayne Trey started off that big run, but man, I would rather have what Tenora's got right here. Just keep moving the ball so many yards. You can't be stopped if you can't stop him from running the ball, 6 yards at a time.
Absolutely, AJ. Pitch goes to Edwards off the left side. Tries to cut it up inside. He's going to be brought down for a yard loss. Bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Rams offense. But you're right, AJ. Speaking like a defensive specialist that you were back in the day. Although I think you did play tight end a couple times.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yes.
Mostly, I got moved to linebacker my freshman year, and that was pretty much where I stayed.
Remember you picking up a fumble over here at about the 30-yard line and running it in, I think, against Holgate for a touchdown. Maybe that was at Holgate. I don't remember. Brain's getting old, and I forget a lot of stuff. Schaefer pitches it to Edwards here on the right side. Brandon gets to the 30. It's going to be short by a yard, so it's going to be 4th and very short for the Rams offense.
I thought Brandon cut that one up just a hair early. I think he'd have strung that out. He probably would have got the first.
I believe you're right.
It's a lot easier said from up here than it is down there, though.
Obviously.
I was just thinking maybe the quarterback there should have kept the hold of the ball, but again, it's easy for us to say that up here.
Oh, we got the bird's eye view. We can see everything a lot better than what Nolan can see with 11 guys in front of him.
Yeah, we're not getting stared at by some guy getting ready to hit me.
So 4th and short for the Rams. No score here. Ball's at the Wayne Trace 31-yard line. Rams need a yard. Inside handoff to KP Larber. First down, breaks a couple tackles to the 20, 15. He's still dragging down to the 10, to the 9. To Larber. Flag at the 19, however.
The holding, I think, was on Bryce Bailey dragging KP down the field.
KP with a motor that just wouldn't stop on that play.
It's a sideline warning. What?
So
whatever it was 5 yards.
What? Should still be a first down, I would think. First down, Tinora. Penalty will be after the run. Sideline warning on the Rams bench.
The flag was thrown in the middle of the. I'm a little confused.
Yeah, it was thrown at like the 19, right in the middle of the hash marks. It wasn't even at the sideline. So,
if that was the side official, he gave that thing a good chuck.
First down, Tinora at the Wayne Trace 25. 6 minutes and counting here in the first quarter. Rams on their first drive. No score here in the first quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Schaefer inside handoff to DeLarber. DeLarber off the left side. 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown! KP DeLarber and the Rams. DeLarber goes 25 yards with 5:55 remaining here in the first. Rams on top. 6-0.
It's another good play there, Keith. We got away from that running up the middle thing, and about that whole drive there, we were kind of running outside. That's stretching that defense out a little bit.
Typical old school Tinora Rams football right there. Kick up. Good. And it is good. So with 5:55 here in the first quarter from Tinora High School, it's the Tinora Rams 7 and the Wayne Trace Raiders nothing on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We will be back right after this.
The Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville offers the area's best, most mouth-watering wings, pizza, subs, calzones, and ice-cold beverages. From pilot bread to pickle pizza to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something amazing for their customers. Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza for 2020. Order it now by calling 419-395-2525. Drop Zone Pizzeria closed on Monday, but open Tuesday through Sunday from 4 to 8 p.m. Drop Zone Pizzeria is located in downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria, where online ordering is available. The Drop Zone Pizzeria says, "Let's go Rams."
That 55-yard touchdown run by KP DeLarber is brought to you by the Oklahoma Tavern. Stop out after the game for some wings and some ice-cold beverages at the Oklahoma Tavern. Kick from the 40, Camp, another high-end over-end kick at the 13-yard line.
There you go.
Up the middle goes Tucker Antone. He's brought down about the 25-yard line, so the Raiders will take over 1st and 10. Their second possession from the Wayne Trace 26-yard line. They put it down to 26.
You know, Keith, it seems like they worked on their kicking a little bit since last week. Had a couple missed kicks last week, but starting off the game here pretty well.
I'm sure that Coach Krause, that's probably the first thing he worked on Monday morning was special teams.
He needs to see
Right side of the field. Shotgun formation inside. Handoff goes nowhere.
Javen Gaines on that one. Blew right through there.
Gaines has had a fantastic season thus far.
Oh, sorry. It was Bryce Bailey that made the tackle. I'm sorry.
Kyle Slade on the run for Wayne Trace. Shotgun formation, inside handoff again. This time met by a slew of Rams.
That's more like that defensive line I was just talking about at the beginning of the game here.
Comiso, Joey Geisinger in there again. Joey's had a heck of a last 3 weeks.
Yeah, Geisinger came in here and cleaned house there. I think Hancock had him by the feet. I think EJ said it last week. You don't want to be standing up with somebody around your ankles. And Geisinger came in and cleaned his clock.
Absolutely. 17 tackles for Geisinger. 3rd and 14 for Wayne Trace. Under pressure. He throws it up. I don't know if that's a fumble. Rams recover it.
Did he get it? Are they marking us the ball?
He knocked it out.
It's a fumble. I don't think the Rams, it was close. He did not secure it inbound, so it's going to be 4th down for the Raiders. 4:47 remaining here in the first quarter. It is 7-0 Rams.
There we go.
I thought at first he recovered. I thought the referee was going to spot
That
it. But
looked close.
Must have rolled out over there.
Landon Whitman into punt, averaging 40 yards per kick. 2 deep for the Rams. Cole Comiso and Cole Andrews. The Coles deep. Nice high. Fair catch called, but it hit at about the 39 and bounced backwards to the 35. They're going to spot it at the 40-yard line. So the Rams will take over their second possession here. 1st and 10. 4:39 remaining in the opening quarter.
He needs out. I probably put Tyler in.
Ball is at the Wayne Trace 40-yard line. Have a timeout on the field. We have a heat break for both teams tonight.
First one we've seen this week.
Yeah,
This year,
it's the first 2 weeks was severe humidity and severe heat, and I think we might have had one between those 2 games. And here, I know it's 86, but the humidity is considerably less. But they decide to give the boys breaks, which they need. Don't get me wrong; it's just bizarre that we didn't get more than one in the first 2 weeks.
Especially that first week, it was
It's just
even the last game here against Lipstick, it was humid.
It was humid, correct.
But I tell you, I've learned something new here, Keith. This new Performing Arts Center they're putting up. Well, it's casting a nice shadow down the field real early for them. I tell you,
this thing is monstrous. If you have not been to Tinora High School in the last year, quite the sightline change here. New high school, performing arts building that's actually bigger than the high school, it seems. Schaefer takes the handoff. We have a whistle before the play gets going. Probably going to have, usually that's a false start on the Rams, or false start on the offense.
I don't see a flag.
It looks like maybe the refs weren't ready to go yet. They kind of blew it dead before they snapped it. No flags, no timeouts.
Very good point, AJ, because they're not around the ball. The ball is not going to be moved. Coach Krause was on the Black Swamp football podcast with Lynn Growl this week. You can watch that and listen to it if you want at Black Swamp.
Different quarterback going in. Looks like Gavin Eckert's going to take some snaps.
So Eckert's going in for Schaefer.
I don't see anything wrong with Schaefer.
Eckert gets under center. Ball's on the far side hash. Gavin Eckert under center. Pitches it to Christian Comiso. Cuts it up inside at the 30. Falls down to the 26-yard line. Gain of about 7 for Comiso. Got another quarterback coming in for the Rams.
Schaefer's going back
in. Schaefer's going back in. Gus Weiler's coming in.
Not sure. I'm not sure what that was all about. I didn't see them doing any kind of equipment work or anything. I'm not sure.
I know Nolan had the medical issue after the Wasion game where it was hot and humid, so maybe they'll just give him a little break throughout the first half with it being a little warm here at Tinora.
Oh, he's wide open.
Back to drop. He's got a man out there. Cole Comiso with the 6.
Wow.
Takes it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Rams. Schaefer to Comiso from 26 yards.
What a
Rams,
nice pass.
13. Raiders, nothing.
Nolan just tossed that out there. Cole ran right by those defenders, and Nolan just put a nice little soft touch on it. Hauled it in. Touchdown. Pitch and catch. Pretty easy.
Dylan Camp on for the extra point. Like we said, Schaefer must have watched some old Boomer Esiason tape from the 80s because his ball fakes are just amazing. Camp's kick Up and good. Rams with a 14-0 lead with 3:55 remaining on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We'll be back right after this brief timeout.
Higby Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higby and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School, as well as the Tri-County area, since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much more, Higby Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higby Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higby.com or Higby Embroidery on Facebook. Higby Embroidery is a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award.
That 26-yard touchdown from Nolan Schaefer to Cole Comiso is brought to you by the Oklahoma Tavern. Stop out to the tavern after the game, get some wings, some ice cold beverages, some burgers, whatever you want. They will have it for you at the Oklahoma Tavern. Josh Camp has the ball teed up at the 40, right in the center. Again, we'll be kicking left to right. Camp approaches the ball. This one's a little deeper. Back to the 9-yard line. Wayne Trace takes it far side.
Takes a bit of a lick there.
Tucker Antone with yes. After the return of about 7 or 8, got a little whacked over there. So the Raiders will take over with 3:49 remaining here in the first quarter. The Rams 14 and the Raiders nothing on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Tell you what, Keith, the Rams are kind of swinging the club here a little bit when they're going to tackle. They're popping people today.
I think maybe they were listening to Tony Haynes on the Black Swamp Football podcast, who says the Rams need a little intensity and lack a little killer instinct this season. So we'll see what transpires the rest of the quarter and the half.
Right.
Inside handoff out of the shotgun formation. Bottled up. Gain of about 1 on the play.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. Need to pick that up, but you're doing very well tonight.
Kyle Slade on the carry. Gain of about 2. Be 2nd and 8 from the Wayne Trace 25. 3:30 and counting here. Ball's on the far side hash. Raiders in the traveling whites with the blue pants and blue helmets. Rams all forest green look tonight. Shotgun formation. Back throwing out there in the flat. Picked off! Cole Comiso, interception on the far side. He cuts it back to the middle of the field to the 10-yard line, but we have a flag on the far side.
They're going to call that flag on KP, I think, for blasting that receiver, but I think it's going to be after the catch.
Yes, you're right. It should be an interception, and the flag will take as a post-possession foul, so they will tack on the yards after the flag.
They might, I don't know, Keith. We'll see what happens there. KP hit that. I don't think got a defenseless receiver thing here or not, but he did put a lick on him.
Meeting of the refs at about the 10-yard line, which is where the ball spots after the Comiso interception.
This is the second time we've seen this already tonight. Referees getting together and
see what the announcement is. The defense is staying on the field for Tinora and the offense for Wayne Trace. So
holding.
Defensive holding on.
I'm telling you, they called him on the block, on the hit.
That's he threw that flag right after KP popped that kid. I don't know how that can be defensive holding. that ball was already in Camoso's hands. Not really sure on the call there. I don't think they know either.
They're still talking over here at the now 30-yard line. The ball is. I don't think they've spotted the ball yet. Now they're going to move it up.
Got the ball. It's like our offense is going out now. I'm lost.
It looked to me like he called a personal foul, not holding. It looked like a personal foul call.
So the Rams offense is on the field, so I guess it is a post-possession foul. Comiso intercepted the ball on the far side, returned it to the middle of the field, down to the 10 of Wayne Trace. Flag was thrown. The Rams offense will take over 1st and 10 from the Wayne Trace 45. So after the flag, They spotted the ball where the flag was at. Schaefer, another fake inside handoff. He keeps it to 40, 35, makes a man miss it to 30, to the 25, 20. Schaefer on the far side, pushed out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Schaefer went back to pass under a little pressure, tucked it and ran over his left side of his offensive line and made a couple men miss.
See, that's the unsung back that we don't count on a lot of
This
Schaefer's
is what
wheels.
this is what we talked about the first 4 weeks. We have literally not seen since the playoff game last year at Columbus Grove. You already have 3 backs that can take it all the way, and Cole Anders 4. You throw in Schaefer, you have 5 running backs basically in your backfield.
Yeah.
First and 10 Tinora on the Wayne Trace 17, 2:43 and counting. Inside
KP.
handoff to KP. Shoestring tackle at about the 7-yard line, gain of about 10 by KP.
You know, Keith, on that Schaefer run, there was Case and Wolfram was downfield blocking, and he had an opportunity to just clean somebody from Wayne Trace's clock and probably set Schaefer free, but it would have been one of those blindside block things, so he just kind of pulled up.
All right, which we've seen once already.
Smart move. I mean, being a senior, not to lower the shoulder and blow him up.
Absolutely. So DeLarber results in a first down, Tinora first and goal from the Wayne Trace 7-yard line. 2:19 and counting here, 14-0 Tinora on your drop zone pizzeria scoreboard.
51 came on.
DeLarber hitting the backfield. Nate Osborne to hit in the backfield.
Well, still got a yard out of that. It's hard to believe. He got smacked in the backfield.
They're both covered.
After last week, we talked about a little bit about the disciplinary issues, just some personal fouls that weren't called for and that kind of thing. And this week really shows that, they must have had a talk with him, just pulling off of that block.
You read my mind, actually, AJ.
Yeah, it really just shows some
I
discipline.
didn't want to
out there.
jinx us, but we almost made it through the first quarter with no crack back block or block below the waist that we've seen.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
2nd and 6, far side hay. Schaefer pitches it to Cole Comiso in the backfield. Cole's wrapped up at about the 5. So Cole out of the backfield, gain of maybe 1, maybe squeaked out 2 on the play.
Yeah, what's that? Chop block.
Chop block.
That's what we had 100 of those.
Illegal chop block has been by far the most penalized thing for the Rams this season. Again, nice crowd on hand tonight. We got Biddy cheerleading tonight, 120 plus elementary girls here for the high school cheerleaders. Coach Amanda Westoven. I think they had their hands full, but some of these girls you'll see here cheering on Friday night when they get into high school. 3rd and goal from the 5 for the Rams offense. Pitch goes to Edwards. Edwards cuts it up inside. 4-3-2-1 touchdown, Brandon Edwards. Edwards from 5 yards out gives the Rams a 20-0 lead with 42 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Keith, this is a lot more like the football we expect from Tinora, putting up 20 points in the first quarter. This is more like it.
Absolutely. This is what we've been waiting for through the first 4 weeks of the season. This is what I think everybody expected the Tinora offense and defense to be. Low snap. Schaefer gets it, puts it down. Camp puts it up, and it is good. Dylan Camp's extra point gives the Rams a 21-0 lead on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 42 seconds remain in the first quarter, and we'll be back right after this message.
Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live.
Thank you, Jenny Bidlack from Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon. 21-0 Rams. That 5-yard touchdown run was brought to you by the Oklahoma Tavern. Stop out after the game tonight for some ice cold beverages and some wings. Woohoo! Camp has it teed up. End over end kick. This one goes to the 5. Antone takes it far side to the 20, 25, pushed out of bounds at the 30. Tucker Antone, the nice return. But anybody that's watching on YouTube, we appreciate all the comments so far. Worked hard on our video quality the last month or so, and hopefully it's a vast improvement over what we've had. Facebook just limited our definition to 360 no matter what we used. Direct connection, cell phone, hotspot, any of those, it was just 360. So ball's on the far side hash. 37 seconds remaining. Inside handoff goes nowhere.
Brady Gusweiler just blew through there. I want to guess that's probably a good thing the quarterback handed that one off, or he was going to be the one getting punished.
Shotgun formation, 2nd and 11 for Wayne Trace. Ball out here. Caught in the flat.
Let go.
Tucker Antone should have a first down for the Raiders.
Well, I thought KP was hanging on him there. I thought, uh-oh, here we go. Here's going to be that penalty we were just talking about.
11 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 21-0 Tinora on your drop zone pizzeria scoreboard. Shotgun formation for the Raiders. Inside handoff. Pierce gets hit by Kason Wolfram. Geisinger
coming up on the pile again.
Hayden Hancock.
Yeah, whole slew of them.
End of the first quarter here at Tinora High School's Justin F. Caressel Stadium. Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard shows the Tinora Rams with a 21-0 lead. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Are you looking to build that nest egg for retirement, or just looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience and can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, and other financial planning areas. Are you looking for home and auto insurance? Matthew French can assist in those areas. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure that your home, auto, or business is protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Give Tim a call today for a free quote at 419-438-0023, and be sure to visit them online at bidlackinsurancefinancialservices.com or even on their Facebook page. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wishes best of luck to all Tinora Rams athletes this season.
Back here starting second quarter.
Good, Ron Stein. Good. Good. Boy,
Nice
Ron.
play by the
Good
Rams
boy.
defense.
Hey,
Antone.
Braden Ross, I attacked on that one. Come up, made a nice tackle.
Jordan,
He read that out of the quarterback's hands.
Yeah. Good
can
job.
we send that backside?
Kale
quarter on a
Wynham's
blitz
on
whether it
in
blocks?
place of Cooper Winslick. Winslick
No, there's nothing.
unable
over
to
there.
start tonight. It'll be 3rd and 11
No.
from the Wayne Trace 42-yard line. Ball's on the near side hash. Still screen pass out here. Caught by Ezra Sen.
There's
Sen with the catch.
over there.
Short gains. Going to bring up 4th and about 9 for the Raider offense. For all you watching on YouTube, got that on your big 55-inch TV. Hopefully you can tune in at least to some high def. Haven't checked it out yet.
There's a guy in the backfield.
But it's 4th and 8 from the 45, 11-20 remaining here in the second quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Sonora 21, Wayne Trace nothing. Cole Comasol, Cole Anders, the Coles back deep at their 25-yard line. Landon Whitman, high snap. One hands it. Gus Weiler back there. Overruns it. Got it off. Nice kick. Hit a ram. Ball's loose. Picked up by the Raiders. Boy, that's a comedy of errors for everybody on there. High snap. Whitman was under pressure. Geisinger or Gusweiler ran by him.
Missed the tackle. He tried to go for the block and then ended up missing his legs. And then we make the mistake on the catch, trying to catch that ball in traffic. We need to just get away.
So the Raiders will bring the offense back on the field after the special teams blunder.
And
For
got the ball about the exact same spot.
Both teams
I don't think the flag people moved the sticks.
be First and 10 from the Tinora 44-yard line. Ball's on the near side hash. Wainham's inside handoff goes nowhere. Jared Pierce is pierced by Baden Hancock. He said Hancock was all GMC last year, all Ohio, honorable mention. He is basically double teamed every game. You got Kason Wolfram out there playing with one arm, Bryce Bailey playing with one arm, basically all season long thus far. Second and 11 at the 46-yard line. Wainham's under pressure, and he's brought down for about a 3 or 4 yard loss. Bryce Bailey and Javen Gaines.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem with the Rams front four. They got Casey Wolfram playing down instead of playing linebacker. He's kind of playing since we're playing that 4-4, they're basically dropping him as a defensive end there. And, with him and Javen and Hancock and Bryce Bailey, I mean, where do you concentrate? You double team one and the other one's in trouble.
Three all team, first team players out there on the defensive line, basically.
Yeah. And, then you got Geisinger or Gusweiler. Those guys playing linebacker. The speed of the Rams defense right now in this situation is just incredible.
Dockenhouse unable to play tonight for the Rams. Winans takes a snap, goes far side out there. Ball is caught at the 29-yard line out there by the Raiders. First down, Wayne Trace, gain of about 18 on the play.
Once again, Eckert's there on the coverage. He went to go pick the ball off and it went right through his hands.
That's what I thought. I thought Gavin was going to actually intercept it. He was just a split second left. It's almost like he went to catch it and it went through his hand.
Yeah.
Wynham shotgun formation, takes a snap. Under pressure, near side, running, fires it out here. The ball's knocked to the ground by Braden Rosti.
Man, about to another pick. Well, that one went right through Rosti's hands.
Got just enough of a hand on it there to break up the pass.
Rosti was our player of the game last week, not only because he recovered the onside kick, but actually more so because of his play in the secondary last week against Keaton Ultimus and the Raider no huddle spread offense. Basically the same offense as we're seeing here tonight, but Antwerp with a lot more weapons.
And again, he's picking up right where he left off last week. Just playing great.
3 receivers near side, 1 far side, inside handoff goes to Slade. Slade takes it up inside, maybe gain of 3. Going to bring up 3rd and about 7 for the Raider offense. 9:35 and counting here in the second quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. It is 21-0. Tinora with the lead. Again, Cooper Winslick unable to play tonight, so the sophomore is sidelined. Kale Winans back to pass, throws it deep down the sidelines, has a man out there. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Ezra Zinn makes the catch at the pylon, but he's out of bounds.
Tell you what, if that ball was inbounds, it might have been picked off too, because he was right there ready to catch that one.
And Camaso did a good job of reading it, got his hands up. But I tell you what, once again, the ball got passed and the receiver was able to make the catch.
I'll tell you what, with Wayne Trace running the no huddle spread offense here, I don't really have a lot of time to talk about it, which I'll try and get to my point after this play. The ball's on the far side hash. It's 4th and 8 from the Tinora 27 for the Raider offense. Shotgun formation, Winans waiting for the snap. 1 back next to him. 2 receivers near side, 2 far side. Trying to draw the Rams defense offside. He takes the snap. Looking. He's going to tuck it and run. Now he's going to throw it out there. Has a man knocked away from Race Price as he's popped out of bounds by one of the Rams on the far side.
Brandon Edwards there came in and broke that up.
So the Rams defense holds and the offense will come onto the field, but what we've seen through the first 4 games and a quarter and a half here, the Rams defense, as far as the backfield, for the most part, does have excellent coverage, but these quarterbacks have seemed to have put the ball in the perfect spot where the defensive backs just do not have a play.
I tell you, we've been there. We've been in coverage. We've been tight. You really can't, like we've talked about it before, they're in their back pocket, and somehow that quarterback seems to find a way to get the ball
Absolutely.
through.
So the Rams take over 1st and 10 from their own 27, inside handoff. Flag goes flying as
I'm going going to say that's probably in the area of holding. Maybe this is that infamous. I don't want to say it.
We haven't had
Just
one
holding.
yet.
Just holding.
Have a hold on the Rams offense, so that's going to back them up. Gain of about 4 on the play. We'll negate that. 8:58 remaining here in the first quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. It is Tinora 21, Wayne Trace nothing. I have a fundraiser for Beckett Hancock on September 25th and 26th. That's a Saturday and Sunday with conjunction with the Fall Open House at the Old Red Barn in Oklahoma. Trees of Life will be selling raffle tickets.
No, me.
Inside handoff goes to Christian Camaso. Gets to the 20, maybe the 21. Getting about 4 for Camaso. Will be second and long for the Rams. But long list of prizes. This supports Beckett Hancock, who has been receiving treatments for Larson syndrome. He'll be celebrating his 9th birthday on September 28th. Tracy Flory here at Tinora High School will help you for tickets for that event on the 25th and 26th to help support Beckett Hancock. So reserve that date. Get a hold of Tracy Flory here at Tinora High School, and they can help you out to support the Hancock family. Schaefer,
Good boy. Go.
screen out here to Cole Camaso, catches it, gets to the 25, falls forward to the 27. Gain of about 9. It's going to be third and close to 10 for the Tinora offense. But basically, they're back where they started from.
Maybe 3rd and 9. I don't know. They didn't give an extra yard. He gave an extra yard.
3rd and 9. Ball's on the near side hash. Rams going right to left on your radio dial here on the Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 21-0. Rams lead here midway through quarter number 2. Tight formation for the Rams on this 3rd and 9. Schaefer under center, fakes a handoff, straight back drop, has a man out there. Got Grady Gusweiler to 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Grady Gusweiler. 72 yards.
We were just
Wow, what
talking about,
another. Go ahead, DJ. I'm sorry.
we were just talking about the quarterbacks putting the ball right where that needs to be. And, man, that was a perfect example of that. He put that just over top of him, mid-stride, and he ran that one all the way in.
Man, shooting the basket there, wasn't he? That thing just dropped right in.
That was a perfect ball fake and perfect pass by Nolan Schaefer to Grady Gusweiler. So Grady Gusweiler puts the Rams up 27-0. Kick by Camp.
Boom.
Looks up, and it is good. Dylan Camp gives the Rams a 28-0 lead here with 7:06 remaining in the second quarter. We'll be back right after this timeout.
Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com.
Back here at Tinora High School, that 72-yard touchdown Schaefer to Gusweiler was brought to you by the Oklahoma Tavern. Stop out after the game. There's some wings, some ice-cold beverages, and talk about the game tonight.
Tell you what, Keith, I just mentioned right, it was on the break there. That's the offensive line did a great job of giving Schaefer a little bit of time to let that play develop because it took a while because it was a long pass. But man, what a great job there.
Antone at the 10. He's hit at the 20 by Rostai. And the man who just scored that touchdown, Grady Gusweiler.
Hey, you just ran 72. Come back in. We're going to put you on the kickoff team and chase down.
Absolutely.
We always talk about Schaefer getting the exercise. Boy,
But like I said before, Grady would literally, if you told Grady he could not run through a brick wall, he would turn around, get back about 20 steps, and run right at that brick wall. So
The quads their sideline.
point I can bring up here in a second. 7:01 remaining here. 1st and 10. Wayne Trace from their own 18-yard line. Shotgun formation again for Winans. Goes out there in the flat and it's dropped.
Nice job there by Christian Camaso. Came through there and got his hand on that one.
And
batted that down.
Yes. But some of these sophomore and juniors on this team, I realize Little League football was a whole new game, but most of these sophomores and juniors on this Tinora Ram football team actually won the Little League football championship in the state of Ohio when they played during their Little League frame. Wynham's back to pass under pressure, brought down by Christian Camaso.
2 in a row by Christian. Nice job. Did again. He just read that option and made the quarterback decide. Quarterback couldn't decide. Christian brought him down.
Third and 11 from the Wayne Trace 17, 6:30 and counting here in the second. 28-0 Tinora. Wynham straight back drop under pressure. Rolling. He's brought down. Well, he gets rid of it. Nobody's out there.
13 was there. Receiver was there. I tell you what, he's again, like I told you, this offensive line's got their hands full, and we're only bringing 4. Every once in a while we blitz a linebacker, but for the most part, we're only bringing 4, and they're not handling it very well.
Cameron Urives on the pressure for the Rams. Going to be 4th and 11.
Let's see if Grady gets to this one.
Had a lot of high snaps here tonight and last week as well. This is a wobbly snap, but he gets back there. Nice high end-over-end kick. Fair catch at the 47. Off the shoulder pads of Anders into the arms of a Wayne Trace Raider. That's the second turnover on special teams for the Rams here in the second quarter.
It's 2 on Anders. It just goes right off the shoulder pads. Bounces right off.
So the Raiders will take over 1st and 10 from their own 48. 6:12 remaining. 28-0 Tinora on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard here midway through the second quarter at Justin F. Kressel Stadium here at Tinora High School. Shotgun formation. Cale Wynhams.
They're trying to sneak 13 out for the ball.
Throws it out in the flat. Bobbled and dropped by Tucker Antone. Antone, 31 catches on the season, 223 yards with 2 touchdowns.
You know, Keith, this second quarter looks like Wayne Trace has had the ball a lot, but you know, it's only because of the 2 fumbles on the punts. The Rams get the ball and we've scored pretty quick.
Correct. 2 special teams turnovers by the Rams this week.
No, they don't have enough people on the line. They don't. No, he's off the
2nd
ball.
and 10. Pressured by Bryce Bailey. Pitch goes out there to Jared Pierce.
The very outside guy is
Gain of 1 on the play. Be 3rd and 9 for the Raider offense here. Tinora Rams live on YouTube this Friday night under the lights. Sun's starting to set. Official David Frank game time temperature was 86 degrees with not a cloud anywhere in sight. 3rd and 9, balls on the 48. Shotgun formation
for Wayne Trace. Stacked formation over there on the one side. All 3 receivers just kind of stacked up.
Straight back drop. He's hit. Ball falls incomplete over the middle. Had a receiver out there. Tell you what, Cale Wynham just got absolutely drilled as he released that ball back there. I think it was Christian Camaso.
I tell you what.
Is that who put the lick on him?
Yeah, you said their starters out, right? Winslick, isn't that the
yeah, Cooper Winslick unable to go tonight.
Well, this young man tonight's getting trial by fire. I can tell you that. He is being chased, and when he's being chased, he's getting hammered.
4th and 10. Back to punt again. Under pressure. Gets it off. Whitman. Rolls inside the 10. It's going to be touched at about the 8-yard line. Joel Reinhardt touches it down there, so the Rams will take over with 5:06 remaining here in the second quarter, leading 28-0 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. So Nolan Schaefer in the offense comes on the field here. Rams with 3 timeouts. Wayne Trace also with 3 timeouts remaining here in the half. Rams with 21 first quarter points, 7 here in the second, which came on their last drive. 72-yard touchdown pass from Schaefer to Gusweiler. Inside handoff to DeLarber, gets it to the 10, maybe the 11.
Well, in all the years that I've been around here, Keith, it's been a long time, and I don't think there's going to be any love loss here if Kenny Krause decides to call another big play and punch it in again on these guys before halftime, not just try to run the clock out. Wouldn't surprise me a bit.
2nd and 7, ball on the Tinora 11. Schaefer inside handoff. Cavasso drops the ball. It's on the ground.
Oh, my gosh.
Another turnover on the Rams. This time, the Raiders scoop it up. Picked up by Ezra Sen. He had an open there. Had he not lost control of the ball, he may have gone another 50 yards.
I tell you, that's Camasso's downfall this year. He's prone to losing the football.
So the Raiders will take over with 4:26 remaining here in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the Tinora 22-yard line. The ball is on the near side hash. That's Windham's in the shotgun formation. Slade.
They called a timeout. I'm not sure what's going on. Blood on the uniform? Maybe? I don't know. For Geisinger?
Emily's got it, Jeff. Emily's got one.
Jacob Geisinger rushes in. Wynham's keeps it, and he's wrapped up at the 25.
I'll tell you what, Will Newman playing defensive end right now out there, giving some of those starters a break. He's just doing a nice job.
Yeah, Newman in place of Dallas Dockenhouse tonight, and actually last Friday night as well, has done a great job, as those two are definitely undersized defensive linemen, but they make up for it with their quickness.
Like he's in there right now to give Bryce Bailey a little bit of a break.
2nd and 11, 3 on the far side, 1 on the near side, receiver-wise. Ball's out there. It's caught by Antone. 20, 15, 10. First down, Raiders. As he's pushed out on the far side over there by KP DeLarber, I believe. First down, Raiders. 3:45 remaining here in the second quarter. 28-0. Rams with the lead. Ball's on the far side hash. 1st and goal from the 7. Wynham's under center. Inside handoff goes to Slade. Slade gets it to the 5, maybe the 4.
Logan Bailey talks about it once a week here with the ball security, and he's always right. Ball security can be a make or break situation in a ball game.
Absolutely. Handoff. Flag on the play. As Slade takes it ahead for a gain of about 2.
Flag came in kind of late
It
there.
did.
I'm not sure. Rams are pointing towards Wayne Trace, but we'll see what happens here.
That was a 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. Before the play, there's a result of 2 yards on the play.
Something offsetting penalties. I couldn't tell what they called against Tinora, but they called holding against Wayne Trace.
At one time, we had referee microphones here, but they must have lost them in the closet somewhere.
Now, wait a minute. We have an offsetting penalty. So last week we had offsetting penalties, but they enforced both of them. And this week we're not going to enforce them because last week that cost us yardage. So I'm not real sure.
Waynhams takes a snap under pressure. Brought down in the backfield.
Nice job, Will
Newman. Huge loss on the play, all the way back to the 15. Newman applied pressure to Waynhams.
Got a hold of that jersey and didn't let go.
We talked about Will Newman, play before.
Yeah.
Again, Newman playing in place of Dallas Dockenhouse.
Plays like that right there are how you earn a spot on the starting roster.
Amen.
3rd and 14. The ball's on the Tinora 14-yard line. 2:44 and counting here in the first half. Second quarter winding down. 28-0 Rams. Winans straight back drop. Fires in the end zone. Intercepted by Cole Camaso, who takes a knee.
Smart
That
play.
will thwart that drive. Camaso intercepts it in the back of the end zone.
I think I don't. Might want to give that interception on the on the D line a little bit. I think he might be getting a little gun shy. He's hearing footsteps and just chucking the ball sometimes, and that one was nowhere near a Wayne Trace receiver.
Again, for those popping in and out, Raiders starter Cooper Winslow unable to go, so unfortunately, Cable Winans is taking the brunt of the Tinora Rams rush tonight. Basically under pressure every single play.
Yeah, well, the D line is playing pretty stout.
2:33 here in the first. Inside handoff, Edwards. 25, 29-yard line. Edwards almost broke it. He's tackled after a gain of 9. 3 timeouts remaining for the Raiders.
Rams got 3 timeouts left too, Keith. We'll see if he how bad Kenny wants to punch us in.
Gain of, give him a pretty good spot
gain
there.
Of 10 on the play. It sure looked like he was tackled at the 29, but first down Sonora, 2:15, 2:14, 2:13. The ball's at Sonora's own 30-yard line. Ball's on the near side hash. One receiver near side, one receiver far side, 2 backs. Schaefer inside handoff. Oh, and that goes nowhere. KP DeLarber popped as soon as he took the ball. Probably a loss of at least 1, if not 2 on that carry. Under 2 minutes here, 28-0 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Rams leading the Raiders.
Looks like we spotted it right back where it was.
We're just letting the clock run here. I'm not real sure.
2nd and 10.
But I think that was the first dive I've seen tonight from the Rams. Right up the middle.
Correct.
Didn't go anywhere. But
Didn't go anywhere.
That tends to be kind of the bread and butter plays for them.
Near side hash, Schaefer under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff goes to DeLarber, 35 to the 38-yard line.
I think Kenny's just going to go to halftime here. I don't think he's. Well, maybe he took a peek at the clock.
Going to 3rd and 3, we'll call it.
See if he gets a first down here. He might start calling timeouts.
Rams with 3 timeouts remaining. We're at the 1-minute mark here. 28-0 Tinora.
Plenty of time with 3 timeouts, but got to get this first down first. He doesn't want to give Wayne Trace the ball back with a lot of time.
Tight formation. 2 backs as Schaefer approaches. Bone under center. 45 seconds and counting here. Anders with that inside handoff to the 40, to the 45, to the 46-yard line.
There's that first down. Now we'll see what Kenny wants to do here.
First down Rams. Gain of 8 by Anders. Again, 3 timeouts for the Rams.
40 seconds, start the clock.
Ball's at the Wayne Trace 46-yard line. And Krause is in no hurry with this 28-0 lead.
Come on.
Offense, no hurry to get to the line either with 25, 24. 2 receivers far side. The Coles. Schaefer fakes it. It's going back to pass. Throws it over the middle. Wolfram's out there just a little bit underthrown, but he did have Case and Wolfram right on the near side hash.
Kaysen and Cole Thomas both out there.
Right. One was on the near side hash. The other was on the far. They were kind of meeting at the middle.
If Kaysen had dove and caught that with that big old club on his arm, that would have been better than the little catch he had in the end zone a couple
Absolutely.
weeks ago.
15 seconds remaining here. 28-0. Tinora closing out the second quarter. Ball's on the near side hash. 1 receiver far side. Camaso. Anders. Handoff to Camaso, who is looking for people to hit. Blake Moorhead on the tackle. It's more or less Camaso tackled him.
Looks like they're just going to.
No, Kenny did take a timeout there.
Take a timeout.
Camaso with a gain of about 11 on the play. 10 seconds remaining. Rams utilize their first timeout.
The way they started to take their helmets off there, I wasn't sure which way they're going with it. It looks like they're just calling a timeout real quick.
For those of you PlayStation players, that's called the truck stick right there.
Camaso was looking for somebody to hit. Again, September 25th and 26th. Help the Hancock family support Beckett. He's receiving treatments for Larson syndrome. He'll be celebrating his 9th birthday on September 28th. The Trees of Life will open up at the Old Red Barn in Oklahoma. get a hold of Tracy Flory here at Sonora High School and support Beckett Hancock. Had a rough last couple years for Beckett. Although he does make it to every game, he goes out there and watches his brother and the rest of the Rams run through the tunnel every single Friday night. So get out, support the Hancock family on the 25th and 26th at the Red Barn in Oklahoma. Lots of things to be raffled off there. 10 seconds remaining here. Camaso near side, Andrews far side, two backs, Schaefer under center. Schaefer straight back drop, looking deep, has a man out here on the sidelines. Camaso with the catch at about the 26-yard line.
It'll be a first down.
Got one play left in the half. It is a first down, Tinora.
I think we're going to try a field goal here, Keith.
I'll bring out Dylan Camp.
40, it's going to be
36-yard attempt.
about a 43-yarder.
43-yarder.
Oh, boy, we're 44 yards.
Camp's putting it down at the 44-yard attempt. Camp has a leg to get it there. Snap, good. Hold, good. Camp's kick. Oh, but it's a little too high. Lands about 3-4 yards short of the end zone.
1 second on the clock.
Didn't
run it off.
1 second left.
Yeah, one more second of hang time.
I think Camp just had too much spin on the ball. He hit it just a little too low, I think.
Yeah. Just,
Didn't have a drive on it.
now the referee's telling him to wind the clock. I think he's saying it should have been down 1 second. Let's see what happens here.
28-0 Sonora here with 1 second remaining. Got
Maybe that referee's saying, hey, I want to go to halftime.
Thanks for joining us here on our first YouTube broadcast on Sonora Rams Live. Switching over from Facebook, higher definition for you on your TV, phones, tablets.
Well, I haven't moved anything, so.
I'm not quite sure what the delay is here. Coach Krause is out there kind of wondering the same exact thing as everybody else is here as well. The Rams defense is on the field.
Yeah, they're going to say there's 1 second left. I think they were trying to talk about running that second off, but they decided to let him take a snap here. So don't let anything crazy happen here. It's the only thing you got to do here.
After the first half that backup quarterback Cale Winans has had, he's like, I just want to put this ball down on the ground and head into the half.
Yeah, can I just take a knee, coach?
First-year coach Matt Holden on the sidelines for the Raiders. Came over from Crestview, was a defensive coordinator for the Knights in place of Mike Spees. Actually, he's taking the snap. He's going back. He's firing it way deep over the middle. Falls harmlessly incomplete at the 45-yard line. So we're going to head into the half here at Sonora. Rams with a 28-0 lead. We'll be back in a brief second with the BSN halftime report, and we'll have some first half analysis, and we will do it right after this brief timeout from BSN Sports and Mr. Jim Garris.
BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940.
Thank you, Jim Garris, for your halftime sponsorship. BSN Sports, all your sporting good needs. You need any jerseys, cleats, bats, balls, dirt, anything. Get a hold of Mr. Jim Garris at BSN Sports. You need some window clings to add a little bit of spark to your athletic facilities. He can also hook you up. We have several of those here inside the new gym at Sonora High School. First half, scoring went like this. In the first quarter, 5:55 remaining. KP DeLarber from 25 yards out. Extra point by Camp was good. Rams led 7-0. Rams came right back. 3:55 remaining in the first. Schaefer hit a wide open Cole Camaso for 26 yards. Again, Camp's extra point was good, 14-0 Rams. Right before the end of the first quarter, 42 seconds remaining, Brandon Edwards took it from 5 yards out. Extra point again was good as the Rams worked on some special teams this week during practice. 21-0 Tinora after the first quarter. Middle of the second quarter, Grady Gusweiler hauled in a 72-yard pass from Nolan Schaefer. Extra point from Camp was good. Rams led 28-0. Teams traded possessions as we headed in to the half here. So this is probably the first half is what we've expected from Tinora offensively and defensively. Through the first 4 games, we kept saying the Rams offense is sputtering, have like a spark plug that's a miss. But through the first 2 quarters here, through the first half, probably outside of a couple special team blunders, we've cut down on the penalties. Offense seems to be playing very well. First, we'll start off with Tony.
Well, you mentioned it right there as you gave the recap for the first half, Keith. And, 4 different players scoring for the Rams, through the air, on the ground. It's just, 2 through the air and 2 on the ground. And, that's what we talked about with the Rams. They got all kinds of weapons, and boy, they're working them all tonight. And that makes it easy for the play caller when you got that kind of weapons, and it makes it hard on the opposing defenses. But man, nice job by the Rams. Great turnaround after the first 4 weeks. I tell you what, this is the Ram team that we thought we'd have. Let's see what the second half brings us.
Absolutely agree. Minimal penalties, couple special team blunders. Those are correctable, obviously, but this is by far and away the best half that the Rams have played through the first 4.5 games this week. AJ, first half thoughts.
Talking about all the threats we have on the offense there, but when we talk about the defense, we've got just as many threats there, and it's causing a lot of problems for the quarterback there on Wayne Trace. Their offensive line just cannot stop our defensive line. There's pressure on the quarterback. Seems like every single play. They really can't get the run game going at all. It's getting stuffed up the middle every single time. So the defense is doing a great job up front. The defensive backs are in the back pocket of the receivers every time. Even the catches that are made are because the quarterback put the ball in the perfect spot. There was a ball caught down the sidelines. It was out of bounds, but the defensive back was right there on his hip. So all around, the defense this week is just playing fantastic.
Spoken like a true defensive player. Very good analysis, AJ. Cooper Winslick, the Raider starting quarterback, unable to go tonight. Cale Winans has taken his place, and unfortunately, every time that Winans has dropped back, he seems to have about 3, 4, sometimes 5 Rams defensive players literally staring him at the face. So excellent job in the first half, as AJ said, by the Rams defense. Will Newman playing in place of Dallas Dockenhouse. The times that he's been in there has done a fantastic job. So first half, Rams defense, A+. Rams offense is what we probably pretty much expected to see through the first 4 weeks. And they've shown up tonight. So we'll be back after thanking all of our fantastic sponsors. Halftime on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. It is Tinora 28, Wayne Trace, nothing. Thanks for tuning in on Tinora Rams Live on YouTube. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun of Defiance is your local full-service pawn shop. Need some extra cash? Wooden Indian Pawn will pay top dollar. Located at 5727 State Route 66 North in Defiance. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun will buy everything from you. Well, almost everything. They buy and sell jewelry, game consoles, firearms, electronics, watches, and band instruments. You need a small loan? Wooden Indian Pawn can also assist you as well. Hours of operation are Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Give them a call at 419-784-9880 or visit them online at woodenindianpawn.com or on their Facebook page. Serving Northwest Ohio for over 25 years. Wooden Indian Pawn and Gun, your locally owned pawn specialists. Say go Rams. The Firestone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In fact, in 2021, the Firestone Tavern has been voted to have the best pizza in the area. Firestone Tavern is the area's new go-to place for wood-fired pizza, great burgers, and ice-cold drinks that will blow your mind. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the game? Well, stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on the TV you can handle. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and more during the week with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. Hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give us a call at 419-785-4015 or order online at FirestoneTavern.com. Firestone Tavern, a proud sponsor of Tinora Rams live stream wrestling. Higby Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higby and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School, as well as the Tri-County area, since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much more, Higby Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higby Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higby.com or Higby Embroidery on Facebook. Higby Embroidery is a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at MaumeeTitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season. Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com. Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern funnel cakes. And who can resist the funnel cakes at the Okolona Tavern? Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings and enjoy an ice-cold beverage while you talk about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Be sure to check them out on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Heads are going to roll out of Burkholder Taxidermy, located at 19331 Buckskin Road, just north of Defiance. Burkholder Taxidermy is a full-service wildlife art studio where North American, African, and exotic game animals can be preserved by professionals. Burkholder Taxidermy has recently been certified to receive out-of-state deer, elk, moose, and caribou. Visit them on their Facebook page or call Josh Burkholder at 419-782-9538 to set up an estimate or appointment to see the best taxidermist in Northwest Ohio. Burkholder Taxidermy, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. The Drop Zone Pizzeria in Ayersville offers the area's best, most mouth-watering wings, pizza, subs, calzones, and ice-cold beverages. From pilot bread to pickle pizza to grandma pizza, Drop Zone Pizzeria is always looking outside the pizza box for something amazing for their customers. Drop Zone Pizzeria was voted the area's best pizza for 2020. Order it now by calling 419-395-2525. Drop Zone Pizzeria closed on Monday, but open Tuesday through Sunday from 4 to 8 p.m. Drop Zone Pizzeria is located in downtown Ayersville at 13995 Fruit Ridge Road. Visit them on Facebook at the Drop Zone Pizzeria, where online ordering is available. The Drop Zone Pizzeria says, "Let's go Rams." The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters. Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack says, go Rams. Are you looking to build that nest egg for retirement or just looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience and can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, and other financial planning areas. Are you looking for home and auto insurance? Matthew French can assist in those areas. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure that your home, auto, or business is protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Give Tim a call today for a free quote at 419-438-0023, and be sure to visit them online at bidlackinsurancefinancialservices.com or even on their Facebook page. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wishes best of luck to all Tinora Rams athletes this season. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940.
Looking for an auto body shop with highly skilled technicians and the most advanced equipment in the industry? Then Bat Stevens Body Shop is the right place for you. Bat Stevens will provide you with fine workmanship at a fair price. Our skilled professionals are committed to providing a quality and safe repair on every job like your life depends on it, because it truly does. Bat Stevens is an ICAR Gold Class Collision Repair Shop, ASE Blue Seal of Excellence business, and the area's #1 body shop voted on by Crescent News readers. Located in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate today. Bat Stevens Body Shop says good luck to all Tinora Ram athletic teams, and go Rams.
Signs Excavating of Defiance offers a variety of excavating and trucking services. Signs Excavating can assist with general excavating services, demolition, and emergency repair work. From driveways to ditch cleaning to site prep, Signs Excavating is here to assist. Signs Trucking Service can also assist in any of your equipment hauling needs. They're located at 2147 State Route 66. Signs Excavating, family owned and operated since 1999. For any excavating needs, give Josh a call at 419-769-2290. And for your trucking needs, ring up Brad, 419-481-3738. Be sure to visit them online at signsexcavating.com or Signs Excavating on Facebook. Signs Excavating wishes all the best to the Tinora Rams athletes.
Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Tonight's the night for high school football here on Tinora Rams Live. Here with the call of all of the action, it's Keith Brown.
High standards, hard work, sincerity. For the past 37 years, those have been the day-to-day ideals behind Bat Stevens, regarded as one of the finest auto body repair shops in the 6-county area. Our technicians understand how you feel about your vehicle, so they're trained to know your automobile inside and out. Bat & Stevens will provide you with fine workmanship at a fair price. We will work closely with you to ensure your complete satisfaction. We believe full service is one of the keys to complete collision repair. Once your vehicle enters our shop, you can be sure it is handled with the utmost attention to detail at every phase of the repair process. Our skilled professionals are committed to this high standard of quality on every job, from small dings to major collision damage. Whether it is just fitting decorative trim pieces or restoring your vehicle's entire structure. We work on all makes and models, foreign and domestic, including recreational vehicles. Our state-of-the-art equipment helps us perform every kind of job with a lifetime guarantee. Free estimates can be obtained anytime, and loaner cars are available by appointment. Bat & Stevens Body Shop has also been selected as the 2020 Crescent News Reader's Choice Awards favorite body shop in the 6-county area. Bat & Stevens Body Shop, located in downtown Jewell, Ohio. 419-497-3111. That's 419-497-3111.
Back here at Tinora High School. Rams leading Wayne Trace 28-0 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Looking at some area scores here, like we said, 28-0. Big game in Northwest Ohio, at least around this area, is Archibald 28, Liberty Center 7. That's at Archibald. From Fairview, Antwerp 21, Fairview 8. From Edgerton 20, Paulding 6. Wauseon and Swanton, Wauseon 41, Swanton 0. Defiance and Kenton, Coach Cooper and the Bulldogs. Bulldogs leading 27-7. Ayersville and Hicksville. From Hicksville, Ayersville 20, Hicksville 6. Napoleon traveling to Perrysburg. It is Perrysburg 14 and Napoleon nothing. Back here, like we said, halftime score on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. It is Tinora 28 and the Wayne Trace Raiders nothing. Sean and Kirsty Mack, stat team here at Tinora, do a fantastic job. First half stats. First downs, Rams with 13. Wayne Trace with 7. Rams with 153 yards rushing on 21 carries. Wayne Trace 31 yards rushing on 18 attempts. Passing, Rams with 6 completions, 148 total yards by Nolan Schaefer. 15 completions for 55 yards for Wayne Trace. Total yards, Rams with 27 plays, 301 total yards. Wayne Trace, 86 yards on 33 plays. Rams, 3 fumbles, lost all 3. 3 fumbles, 2 special teams fumbles, and 1 fumble by Christian Camaso as he broke away from the pack a little bit, but had somebody behind him, and somebody came in from behind him and poked the ball out. So very successful first half for the Rams. Basically, we said heading into the half, it's the team that we thought we'd see most of the year, which outside of the turnovers, the 3 fumbles, 2 special team fumbles, and a fumble from one of the Rams running back. Very successful first half for Tinora here, leading 28-0 as both teams are on the field and getting ready to start their second half warm-ups. Again, for Wayne Trace, Cooper Winslick, the regular quarterback, unable to go. Cale Winans has taken over so far and has basically got the brunt of the Tinora Rams defensive line front pressure, has applied pressure all night long to sophomore Cale Winans. So looking forward to see what the second half brings us. Hopefully the offense and defense can play as well as they did in the first half here. Mr. Tony Fairchild, what is your thoughts as we head into the second half here from Tinora High School's Justin F. Caressel Stadium?
Well, I don't know. They played really, really well, and both sides of the ball, and then just clean up the special teams blunders as you spoke about, and that pretty much the perfect first half for Tinora there. Other than the one fumble by Camaso, but other than that, then Tinora played really well, and just hopefully we see more of the same.
It's on. I can hear you.
Yes. AJ, first half thoughts.
That 28-0 on the scoreboard looks pretty good compared to some of the previous weeks. We've seen some great football games in the last couple of weeks here, some tight scores, and it's nice for the Rams to have a little bit of a breather here, being out on top so far. But the thing we got to remember here is this game's, it's not over yet. We got a lot of ball game to play, and tonight can send a message to the rest of the GMC of what you're capable of. You want to come out here and continue firing on all cylinders, because the rest of the GMC is watching this game tonight.
Absolutely. Perfect thoughts, AJ. Tony Fairchild, Keith Brown, Dr. AJ Fairchild, Logan Bailey en route to his football game in Missouri. So best of luck to Logan and his Findlay Oilers tomorrow as they make the long trip over to big state of Missouri.
And Keith, one other thing, and if the Rams could continue to do this, this could be an opportunity for the Rams to get their starters out and give the underclassmen a little bit more of a opportunity here in the game. We haven't had that yet this year, which has always been kind of a staple of Tinora Ram football, that the underclassmen play, because we beat people pretty bad. But so far this year, we haven't had an opportunity to do that. It's been tight ball games all the way down to the end, as you mentioned, and hopefully, we can put some more points on the board, keep the goose egg on their side, and get some of our younger players in there and give them some experience under the lights on Friday night.
Absolutely. But as we said, if you hate to keep saying that, if you would have told me, but if you would have told us through the first 4 weeks of the season here heading into week 5 that basically the backups have yet to see any scrub time, well, we would have called you crazy. Tell me through the first 4 games your backups have not really been able to play, because I guess, which Tony, you did point out during the pregame, you want to go through these close games. You're going to be in I think the Rams were 5th or 6th this week in the first points release in Region 22. So you're going to have to play tough teams. And Wayne Trace actually has played probably just as equal as a tough non-conference schedule as the Rams had this early season. So the first 3 games weren't cupcakes by any means. And even heading into last week at Antwerp, which you kind of thought, hey, playing Antwerp, it's going to be 45-0 at the half. It's just not the same Antwerp team that we've seen. But through the first 4 games, definitely the Rams have been challenged by every opponent that they've played. And honestly, other than last week, with Antwerp did score in the last minute, but the game was very close, as was the previous 3 games prior to that. Basically went down to the last possession, and the Rams defense needed to stop, and they got it.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the first 3 games, and we talked about that first 3 weeks. The Rams could very easily go 3-0 or 0-3, and again, like you said at the beginning of the game, heartbreaker loss to Liberty Center there with the field goal, and then be coming back and be able to beat Wasion, coming back and beat Lipstick. Tough teams, playoff caliber teams, and so we're people that are out there listening, we're kind of critical on the Rams, but they've played a powerhouse schedule to start the season. And Keith mentioned that the Antwerp team is not the same Antwerp team you see from year in, year out. Those guys are going to be good in the coming years, and they've got a great young quarterback, and I think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. But we're kind of critical on the Rams, and tonight I think they've made some adjustments over the week, and they look like they're ready to go tonight.
Sin has the ball teed up at the 40, short end over end kick, taken by one of the Rams up man at the 25. Peter Larber tackled at about the 40. That's Camaso, Christian Camaso. But yeah, honestly, after this season, heading into next, Antwerp probably will be the favorites of the GMC next year and the season beyond. So we're not just sugarcoating the Rams' victory last week over Antwerp. Antwerp is a really good team, leading Fairview tonight 20-8, I believe, at the half.
Oh, wow.
At Fairview. So Rams will start with the ball. Those of you on radio going
Fairview
left to right.
Fairview not yelling. A lot of that move these chains.
Chains are not moving at Fairview much this season. Camaso with the carry, short gain off the right side of the offensive line, gain of about 1, be second and 9. Just underway here, third quarter. Tony Fairchild, Dr. A.J. Fairchild on the video. Keith Brown here, Logan Bailey en route to his game at Missouri. Logan's probably tuning us in, along with his teammates. Fantastic job by Bryce and the Rams defense in the first half. Ball's on the near side hash. Schaefer fakes, throws a pass far side to Camaso, makes the catch, bounces to the 50, to the 46.
It's going to be enough for a first down, I believe.
First down, Tinora. Schaefer again with that amazing ball fake, fired a lateral pass out there to Camaso on the far side. Cole took it, ran through a defender or two for a first down for Tinora.
You know, Tony, you talked about being kind of hard on the Rams every once in a while when we're talking about them, but you know that's because we hold them to an expectation.
Absolutely,
they
AJ.
have the reputation of being one of the most powerful teams in Northwest Ohio, and in division. So when we are hard on them, it's because we expect them to be performing like they are tonight, and this is what we expect tonight.
100% correct. A flag on the DeLarber 5-yard carry, which is one of the things the Rams have cleaned up in this contest, but still need a lot of work, is the flags. 11 penalties last week for 111 yards.
Shoo. We knew it was bad. We talked about that last week, but
4 for 25 in the first half today. Again, thanks to Sean and Kirsty Mack for the fantastic job they do on the Tinora stats crew.
We had first half last week. I think we had over almost 60 yards in penalties in the first half.
Rams with 301 total yards in the first half, 153 rushing, 148 passing. Another flag, false start on the Rams. I guess we should kind of wind.
Then we should stop talking about penalties.
No more penalties and no more positive talk here. Coach H has his hat off, scratching the head, kicking dirt. He's beside himself down there. Coach H in his 39th season here at Tinora.
39.
And his final year on the Tinora Rams staff. So
I'll tell you what, I played for him. My last year was in 1989, and he was here before I got here. So.
Coach H has put a statue of him outside or inside the Tinora gym here.
Go,
straight ahead, 40, 45, 46, 47-yard line. KP DeLarber.
Got most of that back.
Going to be right back to about a 2nd and 10 after the 15-yard carry. 14, well, KP 14 yards on the play. Ball's on the far side hash. 28-0. Wayne Trace here. Third quarter, 9:45 and counting on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. One receiver near side, Cole Camaso. Schaefer under center. Two backs, Camaso and DeLarber. Takes a snap. Fakes it. Drifts near side. Schaefer looking. Fires it out. Here's intercepted. Intercepted by Race Price. Price still on his feet. Tackled at the Wayne Trace 47-yard line. Schaefer.
Not really sure what happened there, Keith. It didn't look like there was even a receiver around.
Somebody turned left and should have turned right, but Schaefer threw a little pass over the middle, about 7 to 10 yards, and
DeLarber was there. It looked like DeLarber was there. Just got the pass a little bit behind him, and
Price stepped in front.
Aaron quads aside.
So the 4th turnover for the Rams here tonight. 9:23 remaining here in the third quarter. Raiders offense on the field.
It's kind of hard to believe. Four turnovers and the scoreboard's 28-0. So.
Correct. Shotgun formation. Winans straight back, looking under pressure again. Winans tucks it. He's going to run it. Gets to the 45, and he gets just Grady
Gusweiler.
Grady Gusweiler. That all 135 pounds of fire just unloaded on poor Cale Wainans.
Tell you what, that kid's a sophomore. He is going to be a force to be reckoned with as he gets bigger. Jeez.
It's going to be one of those guys you put a linebacker and you don't even just say, just go get the ball. You don't have any plays. Your job is to attack the ball. 2nd and 7. Ball's at the Tinora 48. Flips it out. Winans
Nice
does.
job by Grady Gusweiler again.
Jeez, another great play over there by Grady.
It's a great way to get out there on the outside on that option.
Tell you what, the Rams are looking very disciplined on those plays. The defensive end is coming down, taking on the quarterback. That's what he's supposed to, and the outside guys are there.
Rams defense this season actually has played pretty well, honestly. I mean, obviously, last year starting out with 3 straight shutouts is a little spoiler, and you have everybody back. But straight back drop, fires it out in the flat, caught by Antone. Antone, the 40 to the 37. He's going to have a first down on that 3rd and 9.
Looks like they're marking him on the 40 there, Keith.
Thomaso shoves him out of bounds on the far side. Ball is put at the 40-yard line. 8 minutes here in quarter number 3. 28-0 Tinora on your Tinora Rams live broadcast here. Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 4 receivers near side, 1 far side. Shotgun formation for Winans. He's looking under pressure again, and he's hit in the backfield.
Very good coverage on the back.
That Antone, Keith, I'm sorry, I was stepping in.
Yep.
He seems to be their go-to guy, and they're doing everything they can to hide him and sneak him in behind other receivers. And he just all of a sudden he breaks free, and he's the last pass he caught there. He was just kind of floating through the middle all alone.
Right. Hancock in on the tackle on that last one, about 3 others. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side. The ball's on the far side hash. 2nd and 11 from the Tinora 43-yard line. Flags go flying as there was a minimal gain on the play.
Not sure what that one's going to be there. Kind of a late flag coming in there as the whistle was blown.
I think they're going to get number 70 there for grabbing a hold of him and trying to pull him forward. Not sure.
Aiding the ball carrier, I believe that's a
sideline warning again.
No, I think they're Coach Krause is over here again. That's
going to be a flag. That's the second one of the night.
That's on Wayne Trace. I don't. What?
What is it?
Assisting
Yeah.
the runner.
Okay.
It hasn't been called since Marcus Welker played.
So the flag will be on Wayne Trace.
It was for assisting the run.
Right, you guys called that during the play. Landon Whitman basically picked him up and was just trying to
drag him.
The old bush push. The drag
pull,
on that play. So it's 2nd and 15. The ball's on the Tinora 46, 7:05 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Rams on top, 28-0. Pass out there in the flat. Caught. Dropped.
Cole Comiso.
Cole Comiso all over Race Price.
About a 5-yard loss on that one.
I tell you what, I got to tell you, the Rams are attacking the ball tonight. It's been fun to watch.
The speed,
yes, closing the distance quick
is just as you guys on YouTube can see. The Rams' defensive speed is probably unlike any team that they've probably ever had. You compare 2013 and 14, they may have had better athletes on that team, but speed, this team is by far and away the fastest team the Rams probably have ever had. Straight back drop. Throwing over the middle, just out of the reach of Tucker Antone on that 3rd and 20. That'll bring up 4th and 20 for the Raider offense. Special teams coming out for both teams.
I think Comiso could have had that if he had dove for that ball. I don't know if he just didn't think about it or looked like it was close.
6:18 remaining here. Rams will travel to Ayersville next Friday night in a huge GMC game. Next Friday night, boys, I think we're going to be outside, so hopefully we have 70 degrees and no rain.
No rain. Temperature I can deal with a little bit because it ain't going to be real cold. But
electronics and also had a false start there on somebody, but they got a Somebody dropped the snap, and now he's going to run for a first down. He's at the 40, 35.
Wow, we didn't respond to that at all. I don't know
if that was an actual fake. I just think it was a low snap, and there was nobody over there. Well, number one, I think there was a false start before the snap was even taking place, which was not called, but the punter, Landon Whitman, just rumbled about 25 yards for a first down on that fourth down. First down, Wayne Trace.
That's one of those, Keith, where we always talk about do your job, and we didn't come across the line of scrimmage and make sure the ball got kicked before we took off.
Everybody just kind of dropped in coverage, and once they looked up, they kind of froze, and you see this 285-pound punter coming at you, and you're Grady Gusweiler. You're probably going to think second thoughts about exactly with the full head of steam. Winans shotgun formation, handoff inside, goes to Pierce, takes it down to the Tinora 20, gain of about 6 on the play. I don't know if that was actual called fake punt. I think just by the Landon Whitman using the thoughts as the pass is complete to Antone on the far side, going to be short of the first down. Gain of about 2 on the play.
But just down in bounds or right on the clock.
Not sure how they called that one because he ran straight out of bounds.
Straight out of bounds, and he said wind the clock. So it's 3rd and 2 here from the Tinora 18. Wayne Trace going right to left. Deepest penetration thus far by the Raider offense tonight. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Wayne straight back drop. Deep out there. Man wide open. Touchdown Raiders. Race Price. 4:57 remaining here in the third. The Raiders are on the board with a touchdown to Price.
Now, as the Rams here, you got to expect that's going to happen at some point. So you can't get down, seeing those points go over the board because, shutouts not something to be expected in a football game. So seeing how they respond after this is going to be important.
So with 4:57 to go here in the third quarter, the Raiders are on the board on that touchdown catch from Waynans to Price. Extra point attempt for the Raiders. Cooper Winslet will attempt the extra point for the Raiders. Kick up, and it's good. I don't know, Tony, but was that Mosley an old style? Mark Mosley straight ahead extra point?
That's what that was. Straight ahead.
Quite the boot, too. Had plenty of
old
height.
School. 4:57 remaining on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard here in quarter number 3. The Raiders are on the board. Rams 28 and the Wayne Trace Raiders 7.
The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters.
Tinora Athletic Boosters, big raffle coming up. Tickets will be available tonight or tomorrow. More tickets, that is. So get your tickets from any of the boosters. Brad Wilkerson, Julie Wilkerson, stop out to the Oklahoma Tavern after the game. Jason Lee, Crystal Slotman, Chris Line, Bar Weekers, myself, Wes, and Vicky Zwiebel, and Ryan Schaffner are your athletic booster members. Get a hold of one of them. Get your tickets. First prize is John Deere Gator. Second prize is a smoker. Case of beer actually is prize number 2. Smoker. Gun. Voucher from J&J Firearms. Thank them. High end over end kick. Very short. Taken by Comaso at the 26. Cole's dragged down. Now he spins out of that, but he's just ganged up and tackled at the 30. 55-inch TV, also one of the prizes. So get on over there. Like the Tinora Rams Athletic Booster page. Get a hold of one of your boosters. Stop out to Oklahoma Tavern. Brad, Julie can help you out. Mr. Jason Lee, Crystal Slotman, myself, Barb Weekers. We'll have them at the volleyball game this week as well. believe there's 3 games at Tinora this week, so stop one out before the volleyball game and get your tickets. $25 a piece. Chance to win the Gator valued at over $8,000. First possession here in the second half. Rams offense. Schaefer to DeLarberg. No gain on the play by KP. Oh, that was second possession. You are right, Coach Fairchild. Coach Fairchild, much more observant than your broadcaster here.
Yeah, we had the ball. We threw an interception.
That's right. Kind of wiped that from my
Yeah, we
memory.
want to forget about it, but we did have the ball.
28-7 Rams here. 4:20 and counting on your drop zone pizzeria scoreboard. Rams going left to right here at Sonora's Justin F. Cressel Stadium. Inside handoff to Camaso. Gain of maybe 2 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 9 for the Rams offense.
So I'm a little confused.
After a spectacular first half, the Rams are like kind of putting their head in the shell and going conservative route here.
After throwing the interception, I mean, I understand he doesn't want to throw the ball too much, but stick with what works.
Camaso's come out. Christian and Cole to the sideline. Anders at the wing. 2 backs in the backfield. Schaefer under center on this third down. The pitch goes to Edwards. Edwards off the left side. Cuts it up inside. Going to be close, but I think he's just short of a first down. No, he may have it.
I don't know.
This near side ref is right at the 40.
So is the
He's marking it already.
Wow. Brandon
False
Edwards. Like Coach Becker said the last time we were here, he thinks the near side is about 2 yards shorter than the far side. And sometimes from what I see and we see up here, I actually think that's a fact.
Yeah, I think he talks about the lines not being painted quite straight from one side to the other. The yard markers from one side to the other aren't even. So
We're kidding, of course.
Tinora can't afford the turf like some of the other schools got. So,
3 minutes and counting here. Ball's on the far side hash. Schaefer under center. We have a whistle.
delay of game, I believe.
Delay of game. Other penalty for the Rams here tonight. 3:02 remaining here in quarter number 3 from the now fantastic, beautiful Friday night under the lights here from Tinora High School's Justin F. Cressel Stadium. The Rams with 21 in the first, 7 in the second. Wayne Trace with 7 here in the third. 28-7 Rams over the Raiders as we get ready to end quarter number 3 here. Ball's on the far side hash. Pitch goes to Camaso to the 40, to the 45, to the 47-yard line.
Got about 2 to go, Coach.
8-yard gain by Camaso. Took it on the far side hash. Pitch came all the way over here close to the numbers. And we saw in the first half, Christian doesn't look for the hole. He looks for somebody to hit. Be 2nd and 3. Ball's on your near side hash for the Rams offense. Schaefer inside handoff straight ahead. Camaso across the 50 to the 49. He's going to have a first down. Tinora. Archibald 34, Liberty Center 7. That's in the third quarter. Antwerp 21, Fairview 8 halfway through the third. Wasion 41, Swanson nothing. Edgerton 20, Paulding 6, Defiance 27, Kenton 7, Ayersville and Hicksville. Ayersville 20, Hicksville 6. Perrysburg and Napoleon from Perrysburg. Perrysburg 21, Napoleon nothing. It's your area scoreboard brought to you by, need a sponsor for our area scoreboard. Flag on the play after
Yep, they're calling face mask, it looks like.
the Larber carry. Down to 134 here in quarter number 3. 28-7 Rams lead on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Nice crowd on hand here tonight. Biddy cheerleaders, 120 plus
5-yard variety.
elementary cheerleaders here tonight. So great crowd. Got the bleachers stomping. Got the press box shaking.
And rotate him and Will. If they get a first
So after
down,
the penalty, it's
Yes, I agree.
First and 3 from the Wayne Trace 42-yard line. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in here on YouTube. Sonora Rams on YouTube for the first time on Friday Night Football. Schaefer under center. Inside handoff to Edwards. Edwards to the 40, down to the 37-yard line. First down, Tinora and Brandon Edwards.
The Rams are moving the ball pretty well. It just doesn't seem like they're quite playing at the same tempo they did in the first half.
All right, first half, Rams had 301 yards of offense, 153 rushing, 148 passing.
Wow, pretty balanced.
Very balanced attack.
Yeah, wow.
Of course, 72 yards of that was Schaefer to Grady Gusweiler, but it all counts. Balls first and 10 at the 38 of Wayne Trace. Balls on the near side hash. Schaefer under center. DeLarber and Edwards in the backfield. No receivers. Inside handoff goes to Edwards off the left side. Close to the 24.
30.
34.
33.
Yeah, like I said in the first half, I got a vision appointment coming up soon.
I tell you what, I think the difference you're seeing is the Rams are going more up the middle than what they were in the first half. The first half, they have a tendency to run more off the tackle outside, and now they're kind of pounding the ball up the middle.
Have an injury on the play. One of the Raiders' defensive lineman is down, and we will take a brief timeout. 27 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Rams 28 and Wayne Trace Raiders 7. We'll be back right after this timeout.
The law office of Weeder, Yoder, Hill, and Weber is a full-service law firm dedicated to providing quality legal services in Northwest Ohio. Since 1965, their attorneys have had a well-deserved reputation of excellence, serving clients with a focus on integrity, advocacy, and understanding. We are a general practice law firm that can handle all of your legal needs. We offer high-quality legal work and personal client service. Each of our attorneys are committed to providing you with top-notch legal support. Attorneys Jim Weiner, Danny Hill, Cam Staley, and Ian Weber are here to assist you. Call them at 419-782-3010 or visit them online at wienerlawoffice.com. The law office of Weiner, Yoder, Hill, and Weber is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live. Heads are going to roll out of Burkholder Taxidermy. Located at 19331 Buckskin Road, just north of Defiance, Burkholder Taxidermy is a full-service wildlife art studio where North American, African, and exotic game animals can be preserved by professionals. Burkholder Taxidermy has recently been certified to receive out-of-state deer, elk, moose, and caribou. Visit them on their Facebook page or call Josh Burkholder at 419-782-9538 to set up an estimate or appointment to see the best taxidermist in Northwest Ohio. Burkholder Taxidermy, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams.
Back here, injured Raider Dakota Merritt up, able to walk off. 27 seconds remaining here in the third quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 28-7. Rams with the lead.
So the Rams, I wasn't sure if the Rams, they are going to have to run a play here before the end of the quarter.
Balls at the Wayne Trace 32-yard line. Balls close to the near side hash. Rams going left to right in the all forest green look tonight. Schaefer under center, gives it to DeLarber. DeLarber breaks it to the 25, grinding to the 23-yard line, close to 10 yards for KP. First down, Tinora. KP tonight just got that drive. His legs will not stop. DeLarber coming in, averaging 4.5 per carry. 316 yards with 1 touchdown this season coming into tonight. And that is the end of the third quarter. It is 28-7 Tinora over the Wayne Trace Raiders. And we will be back right after this timeout.
The Firestone Tavern in Defiance is anything but basic. In fact, in 2021, the Firestone Tavern has been voted to have the best pizza in the area. Firestone Tavern is the area's new go-to place for wood-fired pizza, great burgers, and ice-cold drinks that will blow your mind. Chef Aaron and his staff are here to serve nothing but the best. No plans after the game? Well, stop out for ice-cold drinks and all the games on the TV you can handle. Our back room and patio are available for events like birthdays, corporate lunches, parties, and more during the week with a 25-person minimum. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. Hours of operation are Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 11 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Give us a call at 419-785-4015 or order online at FirestoneTavern.com. Firestone Tavern, a proud sponsor of Tinora Rams live stream wrestling.
Thank you, Drop Zone Pizzeria. Thank you, Firestone Tavern. If your local Northside eatery that you generally hit after Friday Night Football is closed, don't even think twice. Just go to Firestone Tavern. Chef Aaron and the staff, best pizza in 2021, courtesy of you, the Crescent News reader. So tonight, if you're home, you're here, head on out to the Firestone Tavern at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. Rams will start the fourth with a 28-7 lead. First and 10 from the Wayne Trace 23-yard line, going right to left on your radio dial. Pitch goes to DeLarber, cuts it up to the 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, he is brought down at the 1. 22-yard carry by KP, dragging Wayne Trace defenders with him.
Thought he was going to get in, but right at the last second, instead of falling forward, he fell sideways.
Well, with that effort, I'm saying
there's a flag down out there.
Another flag. That's at the 5-yard line. Just underway here, fourth quarter. Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 28-7 Rams with the lead. Keith Brown, Coach Tony Fairchild, Dr. AJ Fairchild here. The flag will be waved off. If you get a chance, get over there and like Fairchild Chiropractic on Facebook this fall. Out on Stadium Drive. AJ, take care of you. Let's get the building up and running. Progress daily on the Fairchild Chiropractic Center opening up this fall on Stadium Drive.
Thank you, Keith.
First and goal from the 1. Probably with that effort, 22 is definitely getting the ball on this carry. Tight formation, Schaefer under center. Gives it to KP, 1 yard. Hammers it home. KP DeLarber from 1 yard out. 11:27 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The Rams with a 34-7 lead. Extra point by Camp coming up. I say after that effort by KP on the previous carry, he was getting the call on that one. Camp won with the extra point. Bone with the snap. Schaefer on the hold. Camp's kick. It is up and good. Extra point good. Rams 35-7 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We will be back right after this. Time out.
Is your business looking for someone to take the day-to-day worries of your bookkeeping off your mind? Weber Bookkeeping Solutions of Defiance is here to help. With over 5 years of small business bookkeeping experience and 7 years in banking, you can be confident that your books are in the right hands with Jenny Weber. Let Weber Bookkeeping Solutions handle the monthly tracking and reports so that you can focus on your business goals. Contact Jenny at 419-956-1273, and you can also visit her on Facebook or at weberbookkeeping.com.
Back here at Tinora, fantastic crowd tonight, great atmosphere. Rams, for the most part, all cylinders running on offense, 35-7 over the Raiders, 11:27 remaining here in quarter number 4. Again, we said several times for the Raiders, starting quarterback Cooper Winslick unable to go tonight. Sophomore Cale Winans in place of him. Camp has the ball teed up at the 40-yard line, this time a little bit closer to the near side hash. 2 men deep for the Raiders, standing at their 13-yard line. Nice high end-over-end kick, chases them back to the 5-yard line. Antone takes it to the far side. Gavin Eckert chases him down over there at about the 12-yard line. Gavin Eckert.
That was a great pursuit angle there on that one.
Gavin's got some wheels. I guess I didn't realize he was that quick.
Gavin, as we said earlier in the season, good to see Gavin back healthy and on the football field. Gavin missed most of the basketball season and some of the baseball. season due to health reasons, but good to see Gavin back and definitely full strength this 2021 football season. Raiders take over 1st and 10 from their own 13. Balls on the far side hash. Wayans, shotgun formation, straight back drop, looking far side, has a receiver out there, and out of his hands into another receiver, and Tone pushed out of bounds on the far side at about the 40.
The old hook and ladder.
Yes. 1982 championship game between the Dolphins and the Chargers. I believe the Dolphins did that before the half, resulted in a touchdown. Shows my age there. Whew. Pass was caught by one receiver on the far side, pitched it to Antone on the way by. Ball's at the 37-yard line. Pass out here on the near side goes to Hillenbrand. Hillenbrand with the catch gets it to the 41-yard line. Gain of about 4. Be 2nd and 6 for the Raider offense.
I see Wayne Trace has fixed one thing, and that's get the ball out of his hands quick.
Absolutely. He's like, Coach, I need a hot tub tonight. Inside handoff goes to Slade, and he is hit immediately.
Geisinger, I think, lying there on the ground.
Loss of 1, maybe 2. Again, Joey Geisinger playing a heck of the last 3 weeks of football.
Hit him hard.
Gus Weiler, Geisinger, Rostai. All these are sophomores.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the key there. 3rd and 7 for the Raiders. Ball's on their own 40-yard line. Near side hash going left to right. Shotgun formation. Straight back drop. Fires it over the middle. Ball is incomplete. Over the middle. Intended for Hillenbrand again. That's going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 7.
That was I think he took a peek at Eckert coming in front of him. I think it shortened up his arms a little bit.
With
the throw didn't look all that bad.
Jagger Landers, I think, learned that last week when KP DeLarver upended them going across the middle. And after that play, it seemed like there was tension in the air all night long.
Yeah.
Last week between both teams. 4th and 7 for the Raider offense from the 40-yard line. Throws it out there. Price breaks free. 50, 40, 30. Down to the 25-yard line of Tinora. Huge pickup and a 1st down for the Raiders offense. Coach H again over here with his hat off.
Been missing some tackles here. He's getting a little sloppy defensively. Missed some tackles here on this drive, and that was a big one there. We missed one. Came flying up and missed that.
Under the 10-minute mark here. Another little bubble screen out there. This time Antone's knocked to the ground after a short gain.
Had a couple of green jerseys on top of him on that one.
Tell Gavin to be smart on that sideline.
2nd and 8 from the Rams 25-yard line. 9:37 in counting. Keith Brown, Tony Fairchild, Dr. AJ Fairchild with you here. Logan Bailey on assignment on his way to Missouri for his football game tomorrow. Best of luck to Logan and the Oilers. Winans takes the shotgun under pressure again. Going to look, still looking, throws it out there, and it's caught over there. Should be a 1st down for the Raiders. Catch made out there right at the sticks for the Raiders. That's
missed tackle in the backfield there.
Yep. They had pressure on.
Had him in the backfield.
Just missed a tackle and throwed it out there. Tucker Antone with another fantastic catch on that far sideline. It's 1st and goal. Or 1st and 10 from the Sonora 13. Pass over there. Far side knocked away.
Eckert. Like Eckert knocked that away.
Sometimes our scoreboard doesn't match the yard marker. Look over at the scoreboard. It's 2nd and 10 from the Tinora 15. So my last line call was inaccurate. 2nd and 10 from the 15, 8:53 remaining here. 35-7 Rams over the Raiders.
So 2nd and 5 from the 10-yard line. What? I'm not sure.
We got now we're putting the sticks back. So I'm not the only one that doesn't know what's going on.
I was going to say they gained 5 yards on an incomplete pass. How'd that happen?
Ball's on the far side hedge. Shotgun formation. Cade Winans throws a fade in the end zone. Knocked away out there by Brandon Edwards. Nice defense by the Rams. Edwards.
Boy, I thought they would call him for face guarding, but boy, he turned his head at the
Just in the
last
nick of
second.
time. 8:48 remaining here in the fourth quarter.
I think that back judge even reached for his flag and then decided not to throw it.
35-7 on your drop zone pizzeria scoreboard. The Rams actually have a comfortable lead heading into the fourth quarter for once. Shotgun formation. Winans again throws that fade out there. Caught
That's going to be
out
brought
there
back.
for a touchdown. We have a flag in the backfield.
Yeah, they pretty much tackled Will Newman in the backfield to keep him from getting to the quarterback. So that one will be coming back.
Touchdown caught out there by
Yeah, and that was
Tucker Antone, I believe, on the catch.
7 yards in the backfield, so that'll back him up 10 from there. So that's a huge, huge loss.
Flags at the Tinora 22-yard line, so the touchdown will be negated on the hold in the Rager backfield. Again, Will Newman doing a heck of a job tonight.
Yeah, he would come through there. He was getting to him, and the little guy just literally drug him to the ground.
Dockenhouse unable to go for the second straight week. Will Newman definitely capable of filling Dockenhouse's shoes. So 3rd and 26.
13's here by himself.
Winans out here in the flat, has a receiver. Is caught as he's hammered out of bounds. Right into the Rams bench. Rostai on the tackle. Antone on the catch for the Raiders.
The Raiders.
As Chris Berman would say, they're on the old NFL prime time on Sunday night. Ugh. Boy, you guys don't know what you're missing. The generation that missed prime time on Sunday nights with TJ and Chris Berman.
Oh, my gosh. Rumbling, stumbling.
4th and 20.
Why is
Fade in the end zone. Out there. Passes in the air. I think it's intercepted by the Rams. And it's dropped.
Oh, my
Picked up again by
Eckert.
Gavin Eckert. Eckert intercepts the ball on his way back out of the end zone. Drops it. Luckily, it bounced right in his arms. We have flags flying. But regardless, the Rams will take over possession on the 4th and 20. Interception in the end zone. Would have been better off just knocking it to the ground, but we'll see what the flags will be.
I pray that that's not on us.
It looked like it was a personal foul on the Rams. Now, whether that's post-possession again, we'll see. Schaefer's on
after the play was over.
Right, so the Rams should have the ball. And that's as clean as first half as the Rams had offensively and defensively. One thing that coaches probably will be preaching again is we just have a serious problem with the penalties.
I just don't get that. That was after the play. There was nobody around. Play was
There was
over, and there's jawing going
I
on
don't-
between somebody. There's no reason for that. There's absolutely no reason, Keith.
Right. So the Rams will take over with 8:25 remaining here. Ball's in the middle of the hash, right in the shadows of their own goalpost at the Tinora 5-yard line. Inside handoff. Straight ahead goes one of the Rams backs.
Edwards, I think.
I have a foggy
some
window
youngers.
that I'm looking through.
You got some
Really
younger guys
see.
in there. I'm just looking at some of the numbers.
Usually we look at our feed, but with us switching over to YouTube, our live feed is backwards. So our monitor that we generally use to see the numbers, it's inverted. So
got Caden Radzik in there.
Radzik.
Trying to see who the other guys are there. I can't. You said the
Radzik breaks wide. Inside handoff. Straight ahead. DeLarber across the 20 to the 25. DeLarber ripped off about 17. First down Rams. 7:35 here in the fourth quarter. 35-7.
Oh, there's another flag after the play there. Not sure who that was on.
Flag on the play.
That's not Aaron running his mouth.
7:35 remaining here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 35-7 Rams with the lead. Another flag on the Rams. Coach Krause out there having a little conversation with one of the sideline judges. Try and get some score updates here. Here, 28-7, fourth quarter. Antwerp still leading Fairview 21-8. 41-7 Archibald over Liberty Center. Edgerton 36, Paulding 18. Wauseon 41-0 over Swanton. Ayersville 41, Hicksville 6 in the third. Perrysburg 28-0 over Napoleon, and Kenton with a 27-7 lead. As they still sort out the flags. Next week we'll be at Ayersville. Ayersville, a 41-6 lead over the Hicksville Aces. We'll be over there. We'll be outside, as we're told, by Mr. Raphael, which sometimes it might be a little bit better than these hot press boxes. Ayersville did not play last week. They are 2-1. Supposed to play Edgerton last week, but that game was postponed. Here, a personal foul is assessed to the Tinora Rams sideline.
No, I don't think it was a sideline. I think it was on somebody out there jawing again. Little extracurricular activity after the play.
After the play again. First and 22 all the way back to the 12-yard line. Inside handoff. Also one on the play for Christian Council.
I gotta tell you something, Keith. As a running back, which I was a running back back in the day, but I tell you what, that if I break off a 17-yard run and then you do something stupid after the play and get my run taken away from me, I would be upset. Somebody in that huddle is going to be getting chewed on. I can tell you that.
Some of these running backs need to talk to some of these. Some of these linemen, and just you're going to run some laps before practice, before coach gets there.
I mean, I never cared about my stats, but I tell you what, you work hard, you run hard, and you get extra yardage, and then somebody mouths off and takes away your run. And just
KP DeLarber with the carry to the outside, pushed out of bounds right in front of the Rams bench. Bring up third and long. KP with a gain of about 3 on the play. For the first time, probably one of the very few times in the history of Tinora athletics, there's no wind at Tinora High School. And the wind blows here every day, 15 miles an hour.
Yeah, out in farm country, I always tell everybody, whatever we play spring softball, whatever the temperature is, take away 10 degrees because the wind chill factor is going to be
absolutely. Just under 6 minutes here, inside handoff to KP, close to the 30-yard line.
I'll probably bring up our first punt of the night, I would think.
Gain of 12 is going to be fourth and about 6. And you are right. This is the first time we're going to see Nolan Schaefer in the Rams special teams tonight. It's a good night when your punter comes out with 5:26 left in the fourth quarter.
I think he might have rolled his ankle again.
Looks like they're missing somebody out there in the huddle.
Yeah, there comes Bailey running on. We haven't punted all night. Forgot he's supposed to be out there.
Eric Bone over here on the near sideline, the Rams center, all GMC center, Eric Bone. Schaefer, nice end over end kick, hits it to 40 and bounces straight in the air, bounces back to about the 37-yard line. Will Newen puts the ball down. So the Raider offense will take over with 4:51 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Is Tinora 35, Wayne Trace 7. Rams looking to improve to 2-0 in the GMC and 4-1 overall. Midway, hard to believe this is week 5. We are halfway through the regular season here.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's going along fast. They started so early. It's
right. We started a week early this year.
It just doesn't seem like it should be week 5. Temperature-wise, but week 5, it's really starting to cool off. But different this year.
I think that there was actually the week that the kids started school here at Sonora, there was like the third game.
Yeah.
So they already had 2 games in here before classes even started here at Northeastern Local / Tinora High School.
So
So
Tinora started a week later than most people.
correct.
They always say they do that because of Fair Week. I don't know if
Yes.
that's the case or
I believe it is because Defiance County Fair is usually the last week of August, and go over there and let the kids enjoy the fair. Get a hold of your Tinora Rams athletic boosters. $25 a ticket, chance to win a John Deere Gator. Cash value of $8,500. Second prize, a pellet of beer. For all your beer drinkers out there, who couldn't use a pellet of beer?
do we get to choose the kind of beer or is it a certain
That
brand?
I'm not. I think it's a certain brand. That was unconfirmed, but I believe it's probably like your
Bush Light.
Bush Light, Natty Light.
Natty.
If you're going to put an end in, it needs to be
First
53 or
and
55.
10 from their own 37 shotgun formation is the Raiders. New quarterback in the game for the Raiders,
I think they've brought in their JVs, it looks like.
Cole Moreland.
See a bunch
Under
of new
center.
faces.
Moreland's a freshman.
All new, all white jerseys except for a couple there.
They're all clean white jerseys. Rams kind of doing the same.
Yeah, pulling the starters here. That's good to see.
Alex Holmeyer trots in.
Talking about that before the game here, or early in the game. It's nice to see that, for the first time in the season, we really started to get some of those backup guys in there and start building the backups coming in after these guys are done.
Correct, AJ. Brady Miller on the carry for Wayne Trace. Approaching the 4-minute mark here in quarter number 4. 35-7 Rams.
I see Cameron Uriva's in there. Trying to call out some of these younger guys that don't normally see the field on Friday night.
Caden Raznick in the backfield.
Kid Raznick.
Back to pass. Moreland under pressure. Throws it over the middle. Incomplete. Edwards on coverage for the Rams. Pass intended for Jordan Lotz.
Hunter Bosselman maybe is in there. Yeah, Hunter Bosselman.
Owen Ackerman also takes out there. So Owen's first action.
Joshua Bland looks like out there. Good to see. Good to see these young guys out there getting some. Dominic Graziani at safety there.
4th and 9 Raiders. 3:49 remaining. Back to punt. Landon Whitman, who actually probably has the longest play on offense for the Raiders tonight, as he took up a punt, scooped it up, and rambled for about 3 yards for a first down. Waits. Now he kicks it. Kicks it to the sidelines, and one of the Rams over there, Owen Ackerman, knocks it out of bounds. Rostai with the pressure that time.
Not really sure what he was doing there. He kind of held onto that punt for
It was-
a long time.
Yeah, he was trying to run that again, I think.
It was like he was thinking, could I make it this time? And he thought about it, and then finally booted it.
Yeah, finally Rostai kind of got a little bit of pressure on him. I think he thought against it. So
Almost cost him, too, because he was right there.
3:41 remaining here in the 4th. 35-7 Rams with the lead here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
freshman Dominic Graziani at quarterback.
Dominic Graziani. We're not familiar with a lot of these, so we're going to apologize in advance if we don't recognize the number instantly, because the entire backup unit for both teams are on the field. Timeout on the field, and we will take a brief timeout as the Rams lead 35-7.
Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at maumeetitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season.
Graziani, the ball carrier for the Rams. Commercial ran a couple seconds over there.
Cooper Farrell in the backfield there. Trying to get to them all, folks. It's hard to see him. they get in the huddle and you don't see them but maybe for a second when they come up there. Andrew Richardson in there at tackle.
Graziani, he's under center. Handoff in the backfield.
Cooper Farrell looked like number 20.
Farrell with the carry for the Rams as we hit the 3-minute mark here.
Riley Cunningham, I see him out there. Alex Holmeyer, as you mentioned earlier, Keith.
3rd and short for Graziani and the Rams offense. Keith Brown, Tony Fairchild, AJ Fairchild here. Logan Bailey on assignment in Missouri. Great job by Dr. AJ Fairchild on the camera tonight.
Thank you, Keith. I try. Not as good as Logan Bailey, but I do my best. It's a lot harder to focus on the field, what you're talking about, and camera all at the same time.
Absolutely. 3rd and short for the Rams. Pitch. Caught in the backfield, I believe was Cooper Farrell. Going to be short of the first down. Actually going to lose a couple. Going to be 4th and about 3 for the Rams.
I see Aiden Helmke in there.
Wasn't as big as loss as I thought. Only gave him a loss of about 1.
Landon Newsom. I see him. I think we've got everybody now. It's great to see the young guys.
Oh, absolutely. On a Friday night football, you're a freshman, you're playing Friday night. Are you kidding me?
I
won't sleep for all weekend.
I'm gonna tell a little story here on AJ. I remember his sophomore year. AJ, if nobody knows how Letterman works, if you get a play in a quarter, that counts as a quarter towards your letter, varsity letter. And AJ's sophomore year, that team was so good. We had Landon Dravis at quarterback, and that team was the team that shut out almost every single team except for Edgerton, who returned a punt or a kickoff for a touchdown. But every other game was goose eggs. But AJ actually lettered before the starters because AJ was on kickoff and kickoff return, and he got into play when the scores were blown out. He actually got 4 quarters of play every week, and some of the varsity players were out by the end of the 3rd quarter. So some of the starters were.
Brady Miller on the carry. Funny you used to say that. That was actually one of the trivia questions I had this year. And I think that was 2013. The Rams defense went the
2010.
2010. It was 2010. Yes, 2010. The Rams defense went the entire GMC schedule. Did not give up a single touchdown, with the exception of a Edgerton Bulldog kickoff return in the very last game of the season, right before the half. So the Rams went the entire GMC schedule and did not allow a touchdown, with the exception of a kickoff return.
They only gave up, 25 points all season, and 18 of them was to Parkway. And I think that was basically against the JV for the most part.
Sacked in the backfield.
Aiden Helmke.
Helmke with the pressure as we're under a minute here, 35-7 on Tinora Rams Live. Thanks for tuning in on YouTube. But that was a heartbreaking loss. I believe the Rams lost at Lima to Lima Central Catholic.
Absolutely.
Landon Dravis throwing it all over the field. Derek Dravis. I think Derek was a freshman. Landon was a senior, I think.
Dominic Mills just went into the ball game.
Back to pass on this 4th and 11. Throws it over the middle. Has a receiver. In and out of the arms.
Yeah, I remember that season ended with Landon ended up with a broken finger there coming into the kickoff, or not the kickoff, but the field goal, and we missed the PAT. That ended up costing us. We lost by 1.
Unfortunately, I think the Rams season, even had they won with Landon being done, more than likely, probably the best passer the Rams have had here as a quarterback in the history of the program, Landon Dravis.
You see Devin, help me on the last name there, Keith. Llewellyn?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Devin Llewellyn was went into the ball game.
Rams in victory formation. Graziani under center, and he takes a knee. That should be the final play here from Justin F. Caressel Stadium here at Tinora High School. Clock is at 20 and counting. Final will be Tinora 35 and Wayne Trace 7. Coming up, we will have the Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services post-game show. And that is it. That is the final from Tinora 35-7. We'll be back with the Bidlack Insurance and Financial Investments post-game show, and we will do it next.
Are you looking to build that nest egg for retirement, or just looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience and can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, and other financial planning areas. Are you looking for home and auto insurance? Matthew French can assist in those areas. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure that your home, auto, or business is protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Give Tim a call today for a free quote at 419-438-0023, and be sure to visit them online at bidlackinsurancefinancialservices.com or even on their Facebook page. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wishes best of luck to all Tinora Rams athletes this season.
Back at Tinora High School's Justin F. Crusoe Stadium, Keith Brown, Tony Fairchild, Dr. A.J. Fairchild closing out the Rams 35-7 victory. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services post-game show goes like this. Rams got the first quarter scoring underway. 5:55 remaining in the first quarter. KP DeLarber, 25-yard touchdown scamper. Extra point by Camp was good. 7-0 Tinora. Rams came right back. 3:55 remaining. Nolan Schaefer to Cole Comiso for 26 yards. Extra point good. Point. Extra point was good. 14-0. Brandon Edwards took it in from 42 seconds remaining. 21-0 Tinora at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, the only scoring was Grady Gusweiler hauled in. 72-yard touchdown pass from Nolan Schaefer. Extra point by Camp again was good. 28-0 Tinora. Second half, kind of quiet. 4:57 remaining in the third quarter. Wayne Trace finally on the board. Price holding a touchdown pass from quarterback Waynans from 18 yards out. Extra point was good. 28-7. Wayne Trace trailed by 21. Fourth quarter, right at the start of the fourth quarter, KP DeLarber from 1 yard out. Extra point again was good by Camp. Final 34-7. Rams improved to 4-1 overall and 2-0 in the GMC. We'll be back with the Higbee Embroidery post-game show. Thanks to Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services for your post-game show. We'll be back with that Higbee Embroidery Player of the Award right after this.
Higbee Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higbee and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School, as well as the Tri-County area, since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much more, Higbee Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higbee Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higbee.com or Higbee Embroidery on Facebook. Higbee Embroidery is a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award.
Back here at Tinora High School, Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Rams with a 35-7 win over the Wayne Trace Raiders. Loss drops the Raiders to 1-4 and 1-1 in the GMC conference. Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game Award. Had a little bit of discussion. We had a lot of discussion. Grady Gusweiler will be your Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game. Not only on offense, Grady did a heck of a job in the Rams secondary as well, with the run and shoot, basically spread, no huddle offense of the Wayne Trace Raiders. Grady did a great job in the defensive backfield, as well as hauling in that 72-yard touchdown pass from Nolan Schaefer. So Grady Gusweiler, your Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game Award, and we'll be back with some post-game analysis and preview a little bit of the Ayersville game, and we'll do it right after this.
Higbee Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higbee and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School, as well as the Tri-County area, since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much more, Higbee Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higbee Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higbee.com or Higbee Embroidery on Facebook. Higbee Embroidery is a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award.
Back here at Tinora High School, Rams victorious 35-7 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Higbee Embroidery player of the game went to Grady Gusweiler.
Did a great job tonight, Keith. He was kind of all over the field and both hauling in that pass, taking it the distance. Pretty deserving, I think, this week.
Absolutely. Getting back to the game, congratulations to Grady. I believe you won one last year as well, so congratulations to Grady. Coming into this game, Rams had basically 4 straight close games. Came in here, Wayne Trace, similar offense to Antwerp as they faced last week, so not much change in the defensive game plan. Talent, not quite as good. Obviously, Wayne Trace missing their starting quarterback did not help, but on the defensive side of the ball, boy, oh boy, Rams definitely came to play tonight. Poor Cale Winans for Wayne Trace, who took over for Cooper Winslick, did not play due to injury, so poor Cale Winans was basically under pressure since the word go tonight.
Yeah, he's going to need an ice bath. Took some wallops.
Absolutely. So Rams back on track, which is the pretty much outside of Rams had 4 turnovers tonight. 2 on special teams, 2 on offense. Outside again, turnovers and penalties again mounting tonight. Just when we were praising them in the first half, it was kind of like, hey, hold my drink. I'm going to show you that we're not quite there yet. So
Absolutely.
the Rams again came close to double digits in penalties tonight. But first half performance was probably the best performance here that we've seen in 2021. Rams offense and defense just humming along. Second half, obviously, you're leading 28-0. You're not going to open up your playbook and show everything that you have in your bag. Kind of little conservative plays in the second half. Understanding, like we said, you have a 28-0 lead. You're not going to, especially with Ayersville coming up, not going to, hey, here's our entire offensive bag, going to throw it out there. So Rams offensively definitely back on track tonight. Got a couple things to work on heading into next week versus Ayersville. Penalties, and we just need to hang on to the ball, boys.
Yeah, big time. That's again, if you would have told me the score was only 35-7, we turned the ball over 4 times. I don't think I would have agreed with you, but defense played great and stepped up to the challenge each time. They, Wayne Trace had the ball a couple times in really good field position after those turnovers, and the Rams did a great job of stifling the drives, picking off the pass in the end zone.
Right on the 4th down. Yep.
Twice, actually.
Yep, twice in the end zone.
Right, twice.
Right.
Jay Camaso had one, and then Eckert had the one here towards it in the 4th quarter. So, that's the Rams look good tonight. But like you said, Keith, clean up, some stuff. A lot of work to do yet on some of that stuff, and especially the penalties. That's, I stress something when I coach, and I will always stress it. It's called control the controllables. And penalties is one thing that you can control. Sometimes you can't control fumbles. Sometimes you can't control weather conditions. Obviously you can't control weather conditions, but the fumbles come, the turnovers come, the missed tackles come, that kind of stuff. But control the controllables, and the penalties are controllable thing. And Tinora needs to do a great job and get that cleaned up, and that's going to help us out tremendously.
You hit it right on the head, Tony. AJ, thoughts?
Not a whole lot more to add to that. It just seemed like after the first half was over, we just kind of lost our tempo. That first half, we were just marching the ball constantly, just kind of pounding it down the field. Our defense was lighting them up. And, we continue to keep that strength a little bit, but we just kind of lost the energy. It seemed like once we got so far up on top, just didn't have the motivation there to keep pushing. So That's one thing that, as the Rams, and this is the first time they've been up like that. So it's
Absolutely.
kind of the first time they've had that cushion.
Correct.
So hopefully we get to see that a little bit more in the coming weeks here, and they start getting used to just, fight until the very end.
Antwerp is actually leading at Fairview 27-8. So Antwerp is no fluke. Gave the Rams a good game last week.
They got a new coach there too, right?
Jason Hale. It's his second year. Yes. And a sophomore quarterback that's going to be
they got
possibly your GMC Player of the Year in the next couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, they got a new coach over there. I mean, Fairview's got a new coach. Wayne Tracy's got a new coach.
Correct.
A lot of changes at that head position this year, and that's always a challenge when you get a new coach and it's a new system, and you got to learn in the first few games, especially when you've been good for a lot of years and you schedule a lot of tough teams at the beginning and you take your licks, and then all of a sudden you change coaches, you got to learn a whole new offense, and sometimes you can't take those first few games as they're learning the new system.
Ayersville 48, Hicksville 6. That is a final. Next Friday night, we will be at Ayersville. Tinora will travel over to Craig McCord Field, over to the landing strip. Huge GMC contest between the Pilots and the Rams. River Bowl. Boy, oh boy. And that's really all you need to say.
I tell you,
AJ, more recently, Tony, we're old school, but I'm telling you what, here, the last 10, 12 years, you say River Bowl, and that's really all you got to say.
Yeah, I tell you, when I was in school, Ayersville was the team to beat, and then it kind of changed to Ayersville, and to Fairview, and then it changed to Tinora, and it's everybody's kind of had their shot there a little bit, but Tinora, Ayersville, that's all you got to say.
That's it for the most part. Heading into next Friday night, we will be there, providing we do not have rain. If we don't have rain, we'll come up with an alternative, but we will be outside from Ayersville.
You don't want to be holding the tarp with the glove, Keith?
Oh, we did that once. Those things are still drying out from 10 years ago.
For people who weren't aware, we set out here one game in a monsoon, and we had a tarp up, and we were holding it to try to stay dry. And it was kind of working, kind of wasn't.
It was working until the second half when the wind picked up, and that was about it. But that was a good time. We had fun times sitting just over here to our left year after year after year. So took it to a whole nother level. Now we're just bringing the games to you, to your home, where you're watching on YouTube and HD. So who would have thought? Tony Fairchild, Keith Brown, AJ Fairchild, Logan Bailey, like we said, on assignment. Best of luck to Logan tomorrow when the University of Findlay travels to Missouri. 35-7 here. We'll head out to Ayersville next Friday night. Final thoughts and looking forward till next week. I think we pretty much summed it up. River Bowl at Ayersville. There's really not too much to add, boys, after that.
That's it. It'll be a ball game. Like I said, against Liberty Center, it's going to be a slugfest. And, I think we're back to hard knocks, and, you'll see Tinora trying to pound the ball, and you're going to see Ayersville trying to pound the ball, two old school kind of teams. And it'll be a fight.
Absolutely. AJ, final thought.
Yeah, just, kind of living up this victory tonight. But tomorrow, as soon as you wake up, the Rams are going to be in that field house watching game film, learning what they did wrong tonight, learning what they can do better. And starting to focus all over again for next week against Ayersville.
Absolutely. Fantastic game by the Rams tonight. Led 28-0 at one point. Final 35-7 as the Tinora Rams marching band heads out after this Rams victory. Thanks for tuning in. For Keith Brown, for Tony Fairchild, for Dr. AJ Fairchild, and for Logan Bailey. Final from Tinora 35-7. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you next Friday night from Ayersville.
Thanks for listening to this exclusive presentation of Tinora Rams Sports. Be sure to tune in next time when we bring you more Rams action. And follow us online at TinoraRamsSportsAudio.com or on Twitter at Tinora Rams Audio.